think. Yeah. Let's get that tweet out. Okay, I'm gonna pour myself some water, and then we can start.
Alright.
So how have you been?
Doing alright. Had to work some overtime today.
Oh yeah, that's right. You were gonna, you were doing like the project stuff.
Yeah.
Exciting.
How are you doing?
I like basically just woke up, I think. Yeah. Kitty's still sleeping on the bed.
Oh, kitty.
Oh, kitty.
Echo's sleeping on my bed too.
I think that I think he doesn't like when the electric blanket is on for whatever reason, but otherwise he seems to like to sit on the bed. So who's to say? Inevitably he will get up and be like, "I'm hungry." So at some point, yeah,
let me in.
Let me out. I'm hungry. So I will definitely have to do that at a certain point.
Let about. I let you go. Let up in. Then you gotta let about.
Yep, that's true. Okay, let us get going then.
Okay.
December 26, 9:44 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 2. Oh, that's right, we're in the court phase. Ooh, exciting. Karma?
That's right. Manfred von Karma. He's the best prosecutor there is. He hasn't lost a case in his 40-year career.
Jesus Christ.
Imagine
Imagine being a prosecutor for 40 fucking years and not losing a case. That's like, that's nuts.
He is a god of prosecution, right? A god.
He's a god of prosecution! Phoenix, right? What are you going to do about this? I don't know.
I don't know. Japan has a 99% conviction rate.
I'm an anime protagonist. I think I can kill God.
Yeah, I got that 1% chance.
Not a single case?
That's right, Manfred von Karma is the best prosecutor there is. Hi, Brandon.
Hydrate.
Oh, we're hydrating.
Oh, we double hydrate. Oh my god.
Nice.
He'll do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything.
Sounds like someone else I know,
I
Edgeworth.
was about to say the same thing.
You know you had to do it to him.
You don't understand. I mean, he'll really do anything. Manfred von Karma is a man to be feared.
That's quite a claim coming from someone who forges evidence. Jesus.
He
Hey,
taught me what it really means to prosecute.
Miles Edgeworth doesn't forge evidence.
No.
He's never done
Isn't
that.
it?
Well, it's never been provable that he's forged evidence. What?
Just picture a prosecutor as vicious as me, multiplied by a factor of 10.
He's like 10 of me at once. Imagine that.
10 times the tsundere.
So was he your teacher then, Mr. Edgeworth?
Something like that.
And now he's trying to get you found guilty? What a creep. Oh, wait. Maybe he's planning on losing on purpose to help you out.
Not a chance. He hasn't lost once in 40 years. 40 years. He's as ruthless as me, times 20.
I've only been prosecuting for 2 years. Do you understand, Phoenix Wright?
He got up times 10 more in the past couple seconds.
That's pretty ruthless.
Like I said, he's a god among prosecutors.
I guess that's something like Mia was to me. Speaking of Mia. Maya?
Can you get lost?
Uh-huh.
So we can bring your sister in.
Love is a beautiful thing, Brandon. We could really be using Mia's help right now, don't you think?
Oh,
Huh?
I can't. Sorry, I tried. I really tried, but I couldn't reach.
You know, Phoenix, sometimes I think you could maybe just do your own work. You couldn't reach?
She's dead, Phoenix.
She's
I think it's
super
because I've been
dead.
training. My powers are weak again. I
Oh,
need a
man.
waterfall.
What bad timing. If only we had a waterfall. I think the courtroom has a hose or something.
Yeah.
Would that work, maybe? Like, maybe a shower?
A shower. An aggressive shower. Oh.
Get it, Renu. Delete that bot.
Deleted. The line is dead.
I'm really sorry. I'll try my best.
I hope so.
What are you whispering about? I hope not dead people or anything.
Are you attempting to call a spirit medium? No,
To
no,
defend me.
definitely not. Do you not know how badly that case went last time? Hi, Magpie
I'm
Mantis.
believing in you for once. Like, what's up?
You're my lawyer, not some dead person.
Right?
Well, it's time. Let's head in.
Let's move past that swiftly.
December 26th, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 3. Oh, I cannot wait. This dude's a fucker.
We're just beginning the case, Magpie, or the trial, I mean. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Miles Edgeworth.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
How's the acing the attorneys? We're about to get aced by
We're
Mr.
about to
Von
get
Karma.
aced by an attorney.
Mr. Von Karma, is the prosecution ready?
Fool. You seriously think that I would stand here were I not completely prepared?
I'm glad you're voicing it with that tone. It's like perfect. Right. My apologies.
He's even got the judge scared.
Very well. Your opening statement, please.
Decisive evidence. A decisive witness. What else could possibly be required?
Nothing, of course. That should be fine.
Oh, case closed! Guilty! Please, don't eat me!
Damn, that is contempt of court, my good homie. The prosecution may call its first witness.
Is the frill thing just a uniform for prosecutors? I think it's specifically it's like Manfred von Karma really likes it, and as a result, like both of his like proteges do too. Because like if you look at the other prosecutors, Goto wears a tie and Payne also wears a tie. Good evening, Paul. Are you ready for aced attorneys?
Hello, Paul.
The prosecution may call its first witness.
What's with this guy? Is he royalty or something? Should I
How
be like
nice.
bowing or whatever?
How am I supposed to fight against this? I call the detective in charge of this case, Detective Dick Gumshoe.
Gumshoe!
Okay, Gumshoe's first. Let's see how this goes.
I'm sorry I'm even asking you to make your case, Mr. Von Karma.
Describe the incident now.
Yes, sir.
Detective Gumshoe looks nervous.
Please take a look at this map.
Do-do-do-do-do-do.
The murder happened late Christmas Eve, around midnight.
Ah, yes.
There was one boat in the very middle of the lake. There were two men on the boat. Now, there happened to be a woman camping here on the edge of the lake. At 12:10 a.m., she heard two pistol shots. The very middle. Kara coming in with the real strats, never asked the witness for their name. Yeah, that's Edward's.
Yeah, this is how you do court. You just like make sure that no one else gets to talk. I don't care about your name. I just want the testimony now.
Pulling the coat like Uriel stretched the seams. Mr. Von Karma. Mr. Von Karma. Then the boat started to move. It went towards the boat rental shop.
Overhead map added to the court record. Testify to the court about the arrest now.
Oh, wait, Mr. Von Karma.
Yes.
Actually, I'm the one who's supposed to be handling these proceedings.
Wrong. There is only one thing you need to do here. You will slam down your gavel and say the word guilty. That is your role.
Oh, yes, of course. You're quite right.
No, he's not.
Prosecution calls their first witness. Just tell me what happened. A man called into the station around 30 minutes after midnight. We headed to the scene of the crime as fast as we could. That's where we found Mr. Edgeworth. Now, I didn't suspect him of anything at all. But the next morning, a body was found in the lake. So we had to arrest Mr. Edgeworth. I see. Very well. Guilty.
Begin your cross-examination, attorney, now.
Oh.
The prosecution's car breaks down. Looks like they have bad fun karma. That is, I'm pretty sure that's actually the plot of the 5th case in this game.
So what murder is Edgeworth guilty of, and how guilty is he looking?
He shot an attorney, and he looks pretty guilty.
We saw in the CG image in the beginning of the case that he had a gun in his hand.
You received a call from a man.
Yep.
But you said there was a woman camping there. And she was the one who heard the 2 gunshots, right?
Oh,
Objection!
oh my god.
That woman and the man who called in the report are 2 different people, obviously. Different people? There were 2 witnesses. Their testimonies were quite similar, however. Today I've summoned the woman who was camping. A woman who was camping? A lot of heart. What happened next, detective? How long was it between receiving the report and your arrival at the lake?
Yeah, well, I'd say it was about 3 minutes.
Sherlock Holmes stabbed the man in Kabuki chose Sherlock guilty. Jesus. That's
I love the grudge you still have against that show.
that's pretty fast.
Our motto for the month is get there quick. That should be every month.
Detective, you will refrain from casually revealing department secrets.
What's the what? Yes, sir. Sorry, sir.
I look forward to your next year's salary review.
Whoa.
Ah, poor Gumshoe.
So much to look forward to these days.
This is no time for dejected daydreaming. Continue.
Oh my god. Yes, sir. Oh, buddy.
Did you find any clues on the body?
A single bullet was recovered from the body. It was shot through the heart, fatally.
Shot through the heart. Judge, here's the bullet. It didn't strike bone, so its shape is well preserved.
Very well. The court accepts this bullet into evidence.
How the hell would a cop's job review be a prosecutor's business? You know, that's a very good question. I've never actually questioned that at all, but yeah, unclear. I have absolutely no idea if that's how it works in Japan. Pistol bullet added to the court record. Why is that?
Well, we found the murder weapon in the boat.
The murder weapon?
A pistol. Detective Gumshoe. That is a vital piece of information. Please revise your testimony. Right, sorry, Your Honor.
What about the pistol made it decisive evidence? Ugh, he has the same evil laugh as Edgeworth.
There were fingerprints on the pistol found in the boat. They were clear prints from Mr. Edgeworth's right hand.
What?
Order! Order! So, Mr. Edgeworth's fingerprints were found on the murder weapon? Yes, Your Honor.
Judge, this is the weapon in question.
Accepted into evidence.
Pistol added. Why this stuff wasn't in evidence to begin with?
I know.
It's just a very good question. Members of the court, we now have the pistol used in the murder and the bullet found in the body. Detective.
Yes, sir.
Was the bullet found in the body fired from this pistol?
Yes, the ballistic markings on the bullet match the pistol.
Hey, Nick. What does he mean ballistic markings?
Shocking! To imagine someone here does not know something as basic as ballistic markings. It's like you never passed the bar.
Nick, he's glaring at me.
Very well, I'll explain. Actually, Judge, you do it.
Me. Ballistic markings are like the fingerprints of a gun. The barrel leaves distinctive marks on each bullet it fires. You can examine these ballistic fingerprints to see which gun fired the shot. It's quite accurate. Unlike this game.
Indeed. This leads to one inevitable conclusion. The bullet found in the victim's heart was without a doubt fired from this pistol. This pistol, which as you may recall, was covered with the defendant's own fingerprints. He's so impressive he can stop the background music.
I know. Background music.
Background music? Did anybody else hear that?
I don't remember, but wasn't ballistic markings debunked at some point, or was that some other gun ID secret?
I have no idea.
I don't know.
I mean, there's a lot of like forensic technology that just isn't quite as robust as we think it is, based on like what we would traditionally assume from like CSI and stuff. Like actually, a lot of forensic stuff is very interpretive and subjective.
Order! Order!
Oh, this is bad. This makes it look like Edgeworth did it.
Duh.
Yeah. Well, Judge.
A long rant about eyewitness testimony. Yes.
Yeah, eyewitness testimony is like the big one.
I'd say it's almost decisive. Yes.
It's kind of like, it really goes like a long way to tell you like about our sort of like legal system, that eyewitness testimony is thoroughly proved to be unreliable, to the point where if you mention about the unreliability of eyewitness testimony, they won't let you serve on a jury. They'll just quietly dismiss you. I don't think
I gotta do that next time I get on call for jury duty.
I wouldn't take that as legal advice, but yeah, generally speaking, they don't want you on juries if you don't believe in eyewitness testimony. You wrote a whole paper? Yeah, it's a big thing.
Honestly, I could declare a verdict at this point. My job is to bang my gavel and declare guilty.
You wish to hear the witness speak, no doubt. Very well. I am somewhat fatigued, and so I will take a brief break. Maybe have a little coffee, maybe a little biscuit.
Biscuit.
I will call my witness after the recess, which will last 10 minutes. Judge!
Yes.
What are you doing? A 10-minute recess, now. Daddy needs his biscuit.
But wait a minute.
Just bang your flimsy gavel and get on with it, man!
Oh my god, dude. Yes. Now this court will take a 10-minute recess. It was my idea.
The Association of Firearm and Tool Mark Examiners only requires an examiner to find sufficient agreement between bullets in order to conclude that they came from the same gun. Those judgment calls can cause false results. Yeah, that makes sense. That's a lot of like forensic evidence, to be fair. Who's running this court anyway? December 26, 11:09 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 2. Edgeworth, what is going on here?
We're getting railroaded.
Your fingerprints were on the murder weapon. And that foggy photo makes one thing clear. The only one who could have shot that man was the person in the photo.
True.
Maybe I did kill him. Was that you in the boat?
Yes, it was me.
What?
But you must believe me, I didn't shoot him.
Then who did?
I don't know.
You don't know? Weren't you right there?
I heard a gunshot from very close by. Then the other man fell from the boat. I can't say why, but I thought at the time that he had shot himself.
You mean it was a suicide?
That's the only explanation I can come up with.
Huh. How am I gonna convince anyone of that? Say, Maya. Yes, I was on the boat, and yes, I held the gun, and yes, they caught me on the boat with the gun. But trust me, I did not shoot the man on the boat with the gun you can see me holding in the picture.
Huh? What? He's pretty guilty.
Any progress with Mia? Hey!
Oh. Sorry, it's no good.
I tried reaching out and she was like, leave a message, and then I tried calling again and she picked up and was like, oh, Edgeworth is super guilty.
Yeah, I'm pretty guilty.
I know. I'm no good for anything, am I, Nick? If I can't call my sister, I might as well not be here, right?
Yeah, you're useless. No, I need you here. No, of course not. I need you here. If you weren't here, I would have no moral support, and I really need some emotional support right now.
Someone needs to look dumber than me.
Yeah, I can see you're always trying to help out. Even if you don't actually help, it's the thought that counts, right? I mean, I know you're not like a lawyer, and you definitely don't know anything about the law, but apparently nobody in this court does either, so it doesn't matter, actually.
It's okay, Nick. You don't have to make me feel better. I don't know anything about trials or defense. Like,
it's okay, no one else in this court does.
What's more, I'm a spirit medium who can't even contact spirits.
Oh, everyone has their off days, like me, every day. I don't even know how I'm here. I mean, I've just been getting lucky lately. But you never know when my luck is gonna run out. That doesn't make anyone feel better, Phoenix. If you were gonna just be me and Edgeworth, then that's just, oof.
Spicy.
Really?
Whoa, right? Don't jinx this case any more than it already is. It's bad for my heart.
Oh, sorry. Oops.
You have a heart?
I didn't know that.
Court is back in session. Mr. Von Karma, call your witness.
Yes. Will Miss Lotta Hart take the stand?
Hey, girl.
Lotta Hart, you are a research student at a university? That I am. Good. Begin by telling us what you saw the night of the incident, and don't add anything trivial or subjective. Understand? Y'all need to learn some manners. Understand? Yeah, I understand.
Very well. Your testimony, please.
It was Christmas Eve, just after midnight, I reckon. I was in my car. I heard this bang come up from the lake. When I looked out on the window, I saw two gents in a boat. Then there was another bang. Wasn't anything on the lake but that boat.
Wait. There's so many problems with this.
Enough. Everything I view with my eyes is it, so I would have nothing to testify. Yeah. Huh? Judge, she happened to take a photo of the incident. This is that photo. Accept it as evidence.
Well, this is a surprise. This looks like the very moment of the murder. Order! I will remove people from this courtroom if I do not have order immediately.
As the witness testified, she looked at the lake when she heard the shot. There were no other boats on that lake. So the man in the boat with the victim must have been the one who shot him. Yes, it was the defendant, Miles Edgeworth.
Order, order, order. I will have order.
Well, Judge,
The evidence is decisive. I have very little doubt about this case. Very well, this court finds the defendant. You don't get your cross-examination.
wait, Your Honor, I haven't cross-examined the witness yet. A cross-examination. We have photographic proof. What question can there possibly be? This photo is worth 1,000 words, and they all read guilty. You lose.
Ooh.
Or do you claim to have found a contradiction in her testimony?
Ooh.
Very well. If you have to, you may cross-examine the witness. You will only flounder and ask meaningless questions. You will fail to find anything. And then, I will have you held in contempt of court.
Nick? What's contempt mean?
Contempt of court? You know?
I guess I understand. You didn't explain. Well, what are you gonna do about it? You really think there was a contradiction with the facts in the testimony?
Why?
I-
You were there.
I think I noticed one little thing.
Wow, I'm impressed, Nick. I didn't notice anything.
Yeah, the thing that Von Karma's doing all trial long.
Let's
Listen.
take him on.
Contempt also is like one of those things that is like because so much of it is like up to the judge whether to hold somebody in contempt of court. Like there's actually cases where judges will wield that power like way too liberally. Specifically in the case of the Chicago 7, which was like a really famous case in the I think the 20th century. I think there was something like over like 100 something like charges of contempt of court, and they were of course all
that's
thrown
the
out because they were
infamous one.
nonsense.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a bad feeling about this.
Contempt of Von Karma.
I understand. I will cross-examine the witness. Very well.
I pray for your sake this isn't a waste of time.
So, you weren't looking at the lake at that time? No. I looked after I heard that noise. She said that already. I asked you to find contradictions, not leisurely chat with the witness. Were you watching the very moment the shot rang out? Well, yeah, sure. You're asking meaningless questions. Meaningless! Contradictions, Mr. Right, not meaningless babble. Von Karma, I think I hate you. He's trying to keep me from talking to the witness. To what end?
I think I hate this man.
I think I feel despise. Hmm.
3 times.
Interesting.
Interessant.
Nope, not quite.
No, not yet.
Ouch.
Maybe when if she
Whoops.
says like only 2 times, like, I don't know.
Oh, there weren't any contradictions in there. Yes, there were.
Sorry, Nick, if only my sister was here.
I was really taking this hard. Could you clearly see the 2 men? Just look at the picture. Clear enough for you? Uh-oh. Wait a sec. I wasn't asking you about the photo. I was asking if you saw the 2 men. Yeah, well, of course. The witness has testified that she saw them. There's also a photo. You'd best look elsewhere for your precious contradictions. He jumped in quick. He's hiding something. Are you sure about that? Yeah, sure as a country gal can be. That sounds pretty sure. How come you're so sure? Well, heck, I scanned the whole lake. Scanned the whole lake? It almost sounds like she was more interested in the lake than the boat. Miss Hart, you... Mr. Wright, the witness has answered the question in full. No need for further questions. Objection sustained. That you're not allowed to do that.
What?
Extreme.
Oh, that's what I'm...
Sustained.
Yes, of course.
Oh, great. What am I supposed to do now? There weren't any contradictions in there. Just after midnight, you say? In other words, it was no longer Christmas Eve, but Christmas Day. Yeah, well, yeah.
Yeah.
I know you want to find contradictions, but really.
I hope your next contradiction is a little more relevant to the trial. Witness, continue your testimony.
Why were you camping there anyway? I'm a research student at my university. I was taking pictures to use in my research. What research? This all sounds suspicious. Miss Hart, could you be more specific about your research? What does the witness's motive in camping by the lake have to do with this case? The answer is nothing. I object to this line of questioning. Objection sustained.
Wait, no, I'm the one who said that.
Well, then say it already.
Objection sustained.
Thanks for nothing, Your Honor.
Enough. I think we've heard all we need to hear, Mr. Wright. It seems you are unable to find a contradiction in the testimony worth noting.
Oh, but Your Honor. You keep your promise.
Mr. Wright, I am afraid that I will have to penalize any further outbursts by holding you in contempt of court.
And if that happens, you'll have to leave the courtroom immediately. Understood? Uh-huh.
Nick, I know what contempt of court means now.
I looked it up on my cell phone.
Lana's testimony is fishy, Nick. Real fishy. Like Gordy.
I know what you mean, but if I can't say anything, what can I do?
I believe we've covered the evidence sufficiently to make a decision.
Then pass your judgment.
Very well. Mr. Miles Edgeworth, please take the stand. Who was that?
It was me.
Maya.
Is something wrong? Do you need to use the facilities?
No, I do not. Not this time. Lot of heart. Your testimony stinks. It's unclear whether you were actually looking at the lake. It's highly doubtful that you actually saw Mr. Edgeworth. Tell us the truth. This is a matter of life or death. Lana, did you really clearly see Mr. Edgeworth that night? Did you see him fire that pistol?
You will stand down. The court does not acknowledge the defense's outbursts.
Answer me, Lana.
What's the big idea treating me like some kind of criminal? I saw him. I swear it. I saw Edgeworth. Enough. Judge, declare the defense in contempt of court.
Yes, yes, of course. I'm sorry, but you were warned. Guard, escort Mr. Wright out of the courtroom. He is in contempt of court and must leave.
No.
Wait, I was the one who made the outburst, Your Honor. Nick is innocent.
Ha! What's the difference? All that remains is for the guilty verdict to be declared. Isn't that right, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
Wrong.
Wrong! What? Did you hear what Miss Hart just said? She said she clearly saw Mr. Edgeworth. That was not in the testimony. That changes her testimony, and I have a right to cross-examine her again.
Order!
You're in contempt of court. It's too late for wild claims. Judge, sustain my objection.
I'm sorry, Mr. Von Karma, but I cannot.
What?
Miss Lotta Hart has made a new testimony.
We may be sort of flying by the seat of our pants here, but definitely that this.
I also grew a spine in the past couple of moments.
Technically, this truly is we can't break the law all the time, you know.
The defense does have a right to cross-examine her again, even though I wanted to override that earlier.
But he is in contempt of court.
No, I am. If you're going to arrest someone, arrest me.
I've already been in the slammer.
Very well. Maya Faye, you will leave the courtroom immediately.
Nick, I did what I could. You have to do the rest. Good luck.
Maya.
Now I really know what contempt of court means.
I've been charged with it. Woohoo, back to jail. I care not for this melodrama. Listen well, Mr. Wright. I do not tolerate badgering of my witnesses. I'm running out of time. I better find a contradiction here or else.
Mr. Wright, begin your cross-examination.
Why is there only one bullet? Maybe?
Yeah.
We gon' find some things.
I saw it clear as day. The man on that boat was Mr. Edgeworth. That's it? Uh-oh. I don't know if I can find anything in that, but I can't squander Maya's efforts either.
All right.
I mean, we can probably just... Yeah, like, there's definitely no way, right?
Just look at the photo.
Pa.
Gotcha. I got you, Miss Hart. Finally. What? You got what? Look at this photograph. Look at this photograph. The photo I took. Yeah, really putting the Nick and Nickelback. The very same.
Criminal Maya Faye, just moments away from recording a rap album. I can see it.
Yep. There's something I want you to see in this photo. It's quite clearly visible. The fog, Miss Hart. So? This picture was taken with professional, high-quality film, correct? Yet even it could not capture the faces of the men on the boat. Yet you claim you saw Mr. Edgeworth. How? What?
Oh, that was a face. Mr. Wright has a point.
That's why I told her not to say that in her testimony, please. Okay. I mean, okay, to a certain extent, you are allowed to coach your witnesses.
Are allowed to coach, yeah.
But like, man, oh man. Yet now she has said it, Mr. Von Karma. How could you possibly see Mr. Edgeworth? Explain yourself.
Miss Hart,
What?
could you see the defendant that night?
Of course. I said I could, and I meant I could.
Then please testify as to the circumstances of your sighting.
I did it. I finally found a hole in Von Karma's carefully vague testimony.
Yo, fam, there's a difference between coaching and perjury. There sure is.
There sure is. You're right. It was a cold night, and the fog was thick as grits. So, once I was finished setting up my camera, I got back in the car. Still, I brought my binoculars with me. When I heard that noise out on the lake, I looked with my binoculars. See? No problem.
You used binoculars. Very well, you may begin your cross-examination, Mr. Wright.
Oh, this one better be good. Your camera. Yeah, it's got an automatic... The issue we are concerned with here is Miss Hart seeing Mr. Edgeworth. The camera has nothing to do with this at all.
Objection sustained.
He's not letting her answer any of my questions. If there was a heavy fog, how would binoculars change that at all? What do you mean? Even binoculars can't see through fog, but you say you clearly saw him? I did, yeah. Yeah, a photo from that camera is literally in evidence. Enough! There is no room for doubt in her testimony.
What do you mean?
She sounded pretty doubtful to me. But I have to find a clear contradiction first.
There's no help at all.
I don't care how many Von Karmic objections I get. I'm gonna find a hole in this testimony if it's the last thing I do.
That was it. Can we look at the map? Yeah. Okay.
So, how could you see Edgeworth? Now just hold your horses for a second. You hasty Yankee types never find a gal where I'm from.
Defense attorneys have trouble with that as it is.
They're just like, I've seen many a defense attorney, and they never get any, I tell you what.
Oh my god, this judge is ruthless.
Nobody loves me.
Oh my god, dude.
Binoculars. Yeah, binoculars. Binoculars. Yesterday, you mentioned that you're out looking for shooting stars, correct? Well, yeah. Wouldn't you need a telescope, not binoculars for that? I got doubts about your camera, too. Was that really to take pictures of meteor showers? The camera is irrelevant to this case. You can't say that for certain.
Mr. Wright, is the camera really relevant to this case? If you believe it is, you may continue with this line of questioning.
But know this, if you find nothing with this, there will be consequences.
Well, Mr. Wright, do you wish to press further about the camera?
This is make it or break it time. The camera is of utmost importance, Your Honor. It is, perhaps, the key to this entire case. Therefore, I will continue my line of questioning. Wow, maybe I went a little overboard there.
Very well. Miss Hart, you will testify in the court about the camera.
Yeah, I hear ya. The camera was set up to take pictures of a meteor shower.
They're slapping with that.
Ha! Evidence! You were photographing shooting stars. That's a lie. Say as who?
Me.
I saw the camera you set up yesterday. It was pointed directly at the lake. You have to point a camera upwards to take photos of the stars, Miss Hart. Ugh.
Mr. Wright, what are you driving at?
The witness was not at the lake to photograph shooting stars, Your Honor.
Well then, what exactly was she photographing?
Your Honor, take a look at this. What was Miss Hart trying to photograph at this lake? All right, let's hit him with that Gordy!
Gordy!
Miss Hart, this is what you were trying to photograph.
What's this? A newspaper article? Gordy? Ah, the sighting at Gourd Lake.
Well, Miss Hart, I never heard of no lake monster. You got proof or something? Let's see you prove that I was down at the lake trying to photograph this Gordy. Do we have proof? Probably the camera, I would think.
Yeah, because the camera goes off with sound.
I have it. Proof.
Intriguing. Very well, let's see it. And no joking around this time, please. What is proof that the witness was trying to photograph Gordy the lake monster?
The proof, Miss Hart, is your own camera. Your camera was set to take photos in response to loud noises, correct? Thus this photograph here, taken when a gun fired on the lake. And here, this article about Gordy. According to this article, Gordy made a loud noise when it emerged. Well, you were trying to photograph Gordy, weren't you? That's why you had set your camera to respond to loud noises.
Order! Order! I see. I too thought it was a little strange.
Yeah, sure. Well, Miss Hart, you were camping there to try and take a photo of Gordy, weren't you? Yeah, not bad. Are all you lawyers that smart? So, smart boy, I was down there trying to photograph Gordy. You got me. So what? Huh? That don't change what I saw, does it? Exactly. What you just used several precious minutes of our time to prove is nothing more than that the witness is an idiot who thinks monsters exist. Hey! But, as she so succinctly said, so what? It changes nothing. Oh, not true. You were hiding the whole thing about Gordy for some reason. I know it. But what could it have been? Whatever it is, I'm getting to the bottom of this.
Miss Hart, why did you hide the fact that you were searching for Gordy from the court? Please revise your testimony.
Right, fine, I'll testify. Won't change nothing, though. Something will change. It has to. And I'm gonna spot it.
Like Gordy.
Gordy! Actually, I'm not a research student at a university. I'm an investigative photographer. Imagine what a scoop it'd be if I got a picture of that monster. That's why I was camping out by the lake. But that's all I was hiding. When I heard the bang, I looked right straight out at the lake. There wasn't much else to look at, so I just watched the boat the whole time. Then I saw a flash near one of the men's hands. Then I heard another gunshot. I was looking right at that boat the whole time. Cross my heart and hope to fry.
Well, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
The witness's testimony is unchanged from before. Whether she is a research student or a photographer has no bearing on this case. There is no need to waste more of our time with another pointless cross-examination. I claim the defense's right to cross-examine the witness, Your Honor. Von Karma's up to something. I know it. He doesn't want me to cross-examine her because... Why? Was there a contradiction?
Very well. You may begin the cross-examination. You seem sure of yourself. You must have something in mind.
Ha! That would be a first. Very funny.
Everyone's out here to burn Phoenix right alive.
Yep.
You understand that this is your last chance at a cross-examination, Mr. Wright. If there is no problem with the testimony this time, we will let the witness leave. I will announce my verdict at that time, Mr. Wright. Understood?
Yes, Your Honor.
Have we established which gunshot triggered the photograph?
I mean, the answer is probably all of them. Exactly what sort of sound was it? Well, I never heard one before, so I can't say for sure, but it sounded like a gunshot. A lot sharper sound than I would have expected. Huh. Was there nothing on the lake but the boat at the time? Huh? Wait, so you're thinking maybe he was shot from some other place? I don't think so, nope. Lake was smooth as glass, and nobody was on the shore neither. Huh, I better find some sort of contradiction. I don't know which one of these I'm supposed to present. Maybe this one? Nope.
No. I mean, the gun was fired 3 times.
Yeah, maybe we just present the gun.
2 shots.
Maybe?
Nope. Ah,
Oh, we gon' fry!
we're frying. We're frying.
Flash.
Then what manner of person are you? I'm not sure I'm highfalutin enough to be called a manner of anything. An investigative photographer. Yep. You get your photo and sell it to the press. It's that kind of business. Hey, I was taking pictures at my sister's graduation last year. And guess what? What? There was a UFO just hanging in the sky. A UFO? You know, an unidentified flying object. A UFO. That's when it's sort of a revelation. I knew I should become an investigative photographer. I see. Kind of a shaky basis for a career. Is Gordy really all that newsworthy? Heck yeah, they even had him up on the TV. I'm not sure that appearing on the local news' Rumor of the Month segment qualifies. Last month's segment was Bigfoot sighted on Acorn Hill, I believe. Hey, they also had a picture of him in the newspaper, for real.
Mr. Wright, this is one fight I do not believe you can win.
Wow.
Let's keep moving, shall we?
Yes, Your Honor. That's why you put the automatic sensor on the camera. Yep, borrowed it from a university professor. Analyzes every sound it picks up, and when it gets a bang, it snaps a shot. Yep. So how many pictures has it here we go. So how many pictures has it taken so far? The only time the camera triggered was that night. Huh. I think it's time you told us why you felt you had to hide your true purpose at the lake. Heck, if word got out what I was up to, the lake be swarming with competitors. Competitors? Yeah, second-rate shutterbug trying to steal my scoop. Is that the only reason you were hiding the truth? Well, actually... Mr. Wright, I'll not have you asking questions with no relevance to this case. Whatever you say, Von Karma. I know you told her to keep quiet. There wasn't much else to look at. Yep. I don't know. She heard a bang and she thought Gordy was out there. I kinda doubt she'd waste any time looking at a boat. What? What'd I do now? You give me that. What do you give me that look for? Definitely suspicious. Maybe it's time for some evidence. Witness, continue. Hold your hush puppies, Pops. I'm getting there.
Hush puppies.
President Gordy? Or... Mostly that, so I just watched the boat the whole time.
All right, Gordy.
I mean, Gordy evidence!
Miss Hart, were you really looking at that boat? What's with you? Of course I was looking at it. It was the only thing out there. Any normal person would be looking at it. I agree.
Normal.
Any normal person would. But you are far from normal. What? Y'all want to step over here and say that? You want to throw some fucking hands? You were camping at the lake to take a picture of Gordy, ignoring that. I really don't want to fight anybody. Think about it. What would you do if you heard a loud noise? You'd be scanning the lake for any sign of Gordy, that's what. You wouldn't give the boat a second thought.
Order! Continue, Mr. Wright.
You testified that you were watching the boat through binoculars. However, you wouldn't need binoculars to watch that boat. You needed them to search for Gordy, and that's what you were doing. Well? Huh. Well, now that y'all mention it, I did sort of take my binoculars out and kind of scan the lake a bit. I mean, Gordy might be out there and all.
Miss Hart! Are you saying that you not watching the boat then?
Sorry, y'all. I wasn't fibbing, really. I thought, I could be a witness to a murder and all. I kind of got excited. I was sure I was watching that boat, till now.
This is totally uncalled for.
Hey, but hey, you got the photograph, you got proof.
Still, we can't see who was shooting who in this.
Right. That's why I took this photo and... Witness, that's enough. You've had a long day. Shut your pie hole.
Oh,
Shut my what? What was she gonna say? She took the photo and what? Wait a second.
she even had a photograph to prove it.
But you really can't tell from the photo who's shooting.
That's why she said she's gonna enlarge the photo.
Enhance! Whee!
She said, it'll drop the quality a mite, but should let us see who's who.
She enlarged that photo. Why won't Von Karma let her show it? I've got a hunch. I bet that enlarged photo shows something bad for Von Karma.
Get him, Phoenix!
This is my chance. If I'm wrong, though, it'll mean prison for Edgeworth. Or worse. What should I do? Miss Hart, look at this photograph! You enlarged this photograph, did you not? Yeah, I did. Why has that enlargement not been presented to the court? Because it does not exist. What are y'all talking about? You were the one who told me not to show it in court in the first place. You old fool. This should be the first sign that this guy should just get fucking ejected.
I really want Lana to decide to continue testifying. I mean, she just did. What's the meaning of this, Mr. Von Karma?
Miss Hart?
Spicy.
Show the photo to the court. Show us the enlargement. The prosecution objects to the submission of this evidence.
Why? Objection. Denied. The witness will show the enlargement to the court.
Well, here it is.
Really doesn't show much. But, we still cannot see who is firing in this. Oh, wait, I see.
Yes, you see, don't you?
Yes.
Yes.
It could be the defendant, or maybe it's not. Regardless, I'll accept this as evidence. Hands!
Happy now, Mr. Wright? Ha, there has to be something. You asked for the enlargement. You got the enlargement. And little good it has done any of us. That's why I requested she not show it.
I suppose this means that the cross-examination
Is over, obviously.
Then I would like to close the cross-examination of Miss Lotta Hart.
And none too soon. That was a flagrant waste of my time.
Mr. Von Karma, do you have anything to add?
I stated everything I needed to when this trial began. Decisive evidence. A decisive witness. And what else could possibly be required?
Nothing, of course. Then I believe it is time for me to declare my verdict.
Wait, it's not supposed to go like this. There has to be a clue in this photo, somewhere. Ah, this is bad. Real bad. What should I do?
I mean, that's a pretty good enlargement, all things considered.
I know, right? And this is like before like digital enhancement too.
Yeah.
Not that digital enhancement is something that we can actually do, really. Your Honor, there is something decidedly strange with this enlargement.
Pew, 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 pew. What might that be? I love the music in this game.
It's so good.
Mr. Wright, you will show the court what you mean. What about this photo is strange?
Okay, here goes nothing. I'll show the judge what's strange about this photo.
Hand.
Hand!
Hand.
Here, Your Honor.
The shooter? I'm not sure I understand. What about the shooter is strange.
Look at the hand holding the pistol, Your Honor.
Hand.
The hand?
That hand directly contradicts another piece of evidence.
This man's left hand does what?
Let me show you.
Hand.
I'll show you the evidence that that left hand contradicts.
Hand.
The evidence is clear. The man in this photograph is holding that pistol in his left hand. However, the prints on the murder weapon were from Edgeworth's right hand. Ergo, the man shooting the pistol in this photograph is not Mr. Edgeworth.
Oh, hands.
Hands.
Now that everyone in the courtroom has quieted down, I would like to reconvene this court of law. Mr. Wright,
Yes, Your Honor.
you have given us definitive proof today. We now know that it was not Mr. Edgeworth who fired the pistol that night. However, this leaves us with a rather large problem. If Mr. Edgeworth didn't do it, then who shot our victim?
Precisely. As we have seen, there were no other people on the lake that night. Who but the defendant could have shot the victim? Larry did it. There is only one explanation remaining. The man who shot the victim was none other than the victim himself.
Order! Order! So you are saying that the victim committed suicide?
Yes, Your Honor. I can think of no other explanation.
Indeed, that does seem to be the only remaining option.
I'm so very, very sorry, Mr. Wright. But suicide is out of the question. What? An examination of the victim's wound reveals the distance at which he was shot. The distance? The victim was clearly shot from further than a meter away. A meter? That's 3 feet! There is no way it could have been suicide.
Order! Mr. Von Karma, are you sure of the accuracy of your data?
Of course, I had already considered the possibility of suicide, you see.
Thanks for the
Autopsy report
updated court
updated.
record or the updated autopsy report. I see. Very well. Allow me to state my opinion. Considering the situation, the shooter had to be the defendant. Mr. Edward. We went right back in there, didn't we? However, the prints on the gun reveal that the shooter was not Mr. Edworth. There we go, thank God.
Mm-hmm.
This is a conundrum. Therefore, I would like to suspend proceedings for this trial for the day. The court orders the defense and the prosecution to further investigate this matter. Understood?
Yes, Your Honor.
That is all. This court is adjourned. He can only be innocent if you find the one who's actually guilty.
Yep, December 26th, 1:15 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby, number 2.
Dopes.
Whew, that was a close one. Hey, don't you have anything to say?
No, I have yet to be declared innocent, right?
Well, yeah, but what happened out there on that lake anyway? If he didn't commit suicide, then who? The shooter was about a meter away, too.
What? Don't give me that look. I did not kill him.
I was just kidding around. Look, I'm gonna go check on Maya.
Oh. Right.
What?
Tell her something for me.
What?
Tell her to watch what she says in court. That's all. I gotta run away now.
Would it kill you to just state how you really feel with a thanks, Edgeworth?
As Benedict Cumberbatch said in that one show, when you have eliminated the possible whatever remains, however, a problem must be the truth. The victim shot a mouse trap, got fired, the gun was fired back.
Yep, that sounds about right.
Wow, you solved it, man.
I requisitioned a transcript of Lotta's entire testimony. I thought it might give me some ammunition for the trial tomorrow. Of course, she didn't see the shooter, so the only part of her testimony that stood was the bang she heard.
Yeah. Spirit
Do,
medium exists and universe exists.
Yeah, maybe
And then
curving
one-
bullets. We made it through court. Okay, well before we start this, I'm gonna pour some more water. Go to the bathroom.
Oh, yes, snack.
Yeah, we'll reconvene in a little bit.
Recess.
Court is in recess. Objection. I see you are continuing to try to get my cat to take the Twitch stream over. I'll have you know that Bark just woke up.
Objection.
Okay. Shall we?
Is Bark rising up against the stream again?
No, he just went outside because he woke up from his nappy.
Him nappy.
Anyway, December 26th, detention center, visitors room. Hiya.
Hey, Nick, it's you. I'm in contempt of court. I'm glad Mr. Edgeworth made it through the day, okay? It's a relief.
Hey, why'd you do that anyway?
I don't know. I just knew I had to do something. I know I'm not the lawyer my sister was.
Or at all?
Yeah, I'm not. I didn't ever took the bar or whatever that is. I'm sorry.
The only bars I know are monkey bars.
Yeah, or like chocolate bars, you know, because I eat all the time.
Well, you did save the trial. Just behave from now on, okay?
Okay.
Have you been questioned yet?
No, not yet. Detective Gumshoe was here just now. He said, seeing as this is your first offense, we'll let you go after questioning.
Whew. I haven't taken the bar. I'm not 21 yet.
Oh, and he wanted me to get bail money ready. You can pay for me, okay?
Huh? How much?
I don't know. I guess they'll send you a bill or something. I need some time.
Why do I picture giant bales of money every time I hear the word bail?
I know you've only worked like 2 cases, but like, you know, you better pay for me.
Any luck with Mia?
None. I can't get through to her at all.
Yeah, like realistically, the only time Phoenix Wright has been paid so far has been the Steel Samurai case, most likely.
I tried. I really did. I think she blocked me on like Facebook or something. I don't know what to do. I think I probably shouldn't have stopped my training.
Huh. She sounds like she really did do her best. I should check and see if there are any waterfalls in the local area.
Yes.
I wonder if I'll ever see my sister again. Must be nice, Nick. You can just show that to anyone and say, I'm a lawyer. But spirit medium, well...
I don't know. With your clothes, I bet at least some people would recognize you.
But these are medium in training clothes. I wonder if I'll ever be a proper medium.
He got Baden Street Samurai merch, or Steel Samurai merch, and just like has never seen money ever. Yeah, that's my headcanon. December 26th, Gourd Lake Park entrance. There are fewer than there were yesterday, but the cops are still around in the park. What if you combine spirit mediums with the law? That almost sounds like an actual anime or something. I mean, to be fair, they did do that in this case. I wonder if Detective Gumshoe is here today. December 26th, Gourd Lake, Public Beach. I haven't seen Larry around at all. Probably off paying through the nose on a date with the lovely Kiance.
Oh, Mukya and Roji.
Oh yeah. Didn't you watch that?
I did.
I did not. December 26th, boat rental shop.
Fine.
It was fine. Is there a Phoenix sequel where you interrogate witnesses by playing Bop It? I have no idea. Is there?
Bop it.
Looks like the boat rental shop is closed today, too. A small boat rental shop. Doesn't look like anyone is around. They're probably closed because of the murder. Boats. There are some boats floating at the dock. The murder took place in a boat from this dock. Apparently, the police took away the actual boat that was used that night. Indeed, there's space for one more boat at the dock. Aggressively mediocre. Yeah, I feel that.
Yes, Magpie.
December 26th, Gourd Lake Woods.
Hey!
Oh, hey, Detective Gumshoe.
Hey, pal. The trial today, and,
Yes? What about the trial?
well, I was gonna say good show, but it wasn't really all that.
Wow.
Though you did save Mr. Edgeworth, I guess. I just wasn't sure how to thank you, you know?
Thanks. Detective Gumshoe? Any idea what strategy Von Karma is planning for tomorrow?
It sounds like he's bringing in another witness.
Another witness? Oh, right. He said something about that in the trial today. There were 2 witnesses. I was wondering who that other witness was. Who was it?
Sorry, pal. As much as I'd like to, I'm not at liberty to divulge that information.
Right. Oh, right. I wanted to ask you something about Edgeworth.
What's up?
Is he afraid of earthquakes? I never heard anything about that before.
Mr. Edgeworth doesn't talk about himself too much, see? But there's one thing that's clear as day. Him hating crime the way he does, and him becoming a prosecutor, and him being scared of earthquakes. It all started with that incident.
The DL6 incident?
Yep, that's the one. 15 years ago, when he saw his father shot before his very eyes. He still feels the pain now. You can see it in his eyes.
I wanted to talk to you about Maya Fey.
Huh? Not on bail yet?
Dude, the next Phoenix dialogue is Kiryu? Okay.
That's strange. I told him to let her go as soon as they had her report written up. Man. I don't know what would have happened in that courtroom today if it weren't for her. Seeing her getting dragged out by the bailiff. I'll be honest with you, pal. I shed a tear or two. Oh!
Wow. Good boy. He's such a good boy.
Mr. Edgeworth, he was so moved I saw his lip trembling.
That's the most emotion I've ever seen come out of him. Really? Cold as ice, Edgeworth.
He was really grateful for what she did, you know. I'm gonna head back to the station.
Do the next Phoenix dialogue as Majima.
I'll get the report on Maya and get her out of there as soon as I can.
Thank you. Oh, wait. I was wondering, how much is bail gonna be?
That old bag boy does a reward.
Old bag is just like Majima, but pitched like up and like to the left.
Don't worry about that.
You just cue it in as a Majima, but specify that you want an old bag.
Mr. Edgeworth is posting the whole amount.
He's actually got money, unlike you.
Wow, yeah, he sure does.
What?
For
Edgeworth?
frills. Didn't I tell you? He's grateful to her for what she did.
As long as it's not bottom left. I think on this scale, I'm bottom left, Renu is top right.
He's grateful to her for what she did. All right, pal. Well, don't forget to go pick her up, okay? Oh.
Maybe I can get Edgeworth to pay this month's rent, too. Oh, Phoenix. You know, presumably he does have to pay you for, like, legal services, you know?
One would hope.
You know?
Win the trial, basically.
Lada's camera is staring out at the lake as usual. Even a novice like me can tell that camera must cost a pretty penny. I hope she doesn't leave it out here to get stolen. I wonder why she brought a camping cooker with her. There's a convenience store right up the street. I guess she wanted to get into the outdoor spirit. Oh, we're hydrating. Indeed, I'm bottom left. Renu's top right. We're the perfect balance of say so and not say so. There's food and some magazines on the sheet. It takes a pretty tough skin to camp in this cold. Oh my god.
Oh, here we go.
Oh geez, I wonder if there are lyrics actually. Hang on.
Suna Oni, I love you.
Suna Oni, I love you. Let's see.
That's my ringtone. The 24 hours.
Really? Wow, that makes a lot of sense. Let's see. Is this it? 改造手術の古傷がタンタラタンタンタンタンうずく匂えどから風 There you go. Back to Point Broke. Okay.
Found a new translation channel recently that starts every video with Pekura's.
I love it. I love it. Pecker is a gem. December 26th, Police Department, Criminal Affairs. Detective Gumshoe's not here. Gumshoe's at the scene again today. Huh? Oh, really? He's a live wire, that one. Got into a fight with the chief for not following protocol. Not following protocol? I bet he wouldn't help them build the case against Edgeworth. Hey, is that the police department's mascot?
Oh, here
That's
we go
the
again.
blue badger. It was my idea. I made it. It's my mascot. I see. How nice. I'll get him assigned mascot of the criminal affairs department if it's the last thing I do. Good luck.
Run away.
Oh, okay. Lord have mercy, you started Genshin back today. I noticed that you were playing it today.
Oh, Lord. I pray for you.
Sure is quiet here with nobody around. Right. I have to get Maya out of that detention cell soon. December 26th, detention center, visitor's room.
Hey, Nick, you finally came. They just finished the paperwork. I'm free to go.
Free at last, huh?
Those interrogators were really mean.
You gave China your fake human D&D name. That's funny. Norm Al Human.
They were like, okay, what did you do this time? Like, I was some kind of criminal. Can you believe it? Little old me.
Well, they let you out in the end, didn't they?
Oh, that reminds me. Thanks for the bail.
Thank Edgeworth.
Huh?
You think I have any money? Oh, come on.
What?
He posted bail for you. He said he was grateful for what you did today.
Mr. Edgeworth did that? I don't even know how much bail is. I have to make it up to him. We've got to win this case, Nick.
It's Tunisian.
December 26th, Gourd Lake Park entrance.
There aren't many cops around today, are there?
They're probably back at the precinct working up the case against Edgeworth. Hey, y'all.
Hey, it's Lana.
Y'all really did it today. What did we do now? Nah, I'm not complaining. See, I did a little thinking, a little self-reflection, you might say, and I realized that being a witness is a mighty big responsibility. But I just went up there and started blabbing any old thing that came to mind. Lotta. So, you see, I want to make it up to y'all. Make it up? What did you think of the trial? Now, to be honest, I was doing it half just to say I'd been a witness, even though I didn't really see anything. I kinda convinced myself I had, though. I'm sorry, I know I caused y'all a lot of trouble.
Well, memory is a tricky, vague little thing.
Yeah, I sure know that now. You played one day and you have like 3 characters and roles, yeah. Good.
This is the most realistic part of this game.
Yeah, it's absolutely the most realistic part. It's just like, I wanted to be a murder witness.
But I realized that actually I could get someone killed if I just get them convicted and stuff based on my testimony.
Yep. Kansas, Tokyo.
Yeah. Sure.
She's
is.
from Osaka, Kansas.
Yeah.
Ohio, gozaimasu.
Ohio.
I'll be fine the
Ohio
next time I witness a murder. I really hope you don't witness another murder.
Oh yeah.
Right. Good luck.
You mean the first time you witness a murder?
Gordy.
What about Gordy? Right. Well, the way I figure, the trial's only stoking the flames of Gordy fever. I'll get my exclusive photos and rocket to stardom.
All right, Lana, you can go, girl. I wish I could be an investigative photographer too.
Takoyaki, Texas. Texas, Okio. Finish your spirit medium training first. Lotta, what do you mean by making it up to us? Well, you see, actually, I got a bit of information for you.
What?
That Von Karma didn't want me to say nothing about it.
What information?
Now, we're getting to the heart of it. See, I reckon we might be able to do ourselves a little exchange. Exchange? I thought this was to make it up to us? Right. I propose a little exchange to make it up to you. What? Information don't come cheap, my friend. Hey, I see you thinking, my, how unsophisticated these southern folk are. It's written all over your face. Let me tell you, most southerners are way more sophisticated than you. We say sir and ma'am every day.
It's not about you being southern, it's about you being you.
No. I'm just the exception, okay? Well, what'll it be? We gonna deal or not?
What do we do, Nick?
Oh, it's okay. I've watched a lot of Deal or No Deal. Deal. Well, we don't have any other leads, so I don't think we have a choice here. Okay, how much? Huh? You completely off your rocker. I may not be sophisticated, but I'm not trying to rob the poor. I can see you ain't got a penny to your goddamn name. Huh? The only fair exchange for information is information. She's definitely written with a really strong Kansai bend.
Yeah.
Like, there's no way. Like, what's really funny about this is that means that she probably actually sounds a lot like Majima. The only fair exchange for information is information. Listen good. What I need from you is information about Gordy. You know, Gordy? The big old guy who lives in the lake.
Whoa. Gordy?
But Gordy doesn't. I mean, Gordy might not exist. Then bring me proof that show he don't.
Oh god.
I'll be keeping watch from the car, okay? You see something, y'all come to me first. Got it? Okay. Right. See y'all later.
Well.
Yeah, the Kansai Southern connection has been the kind of go-to for a long time.
Okay, Nick, let's get hunting.
Hunting? You don't seriously mean...
Gordy, I sure do.
What about Edgeworth?
We're searching for Gordy for him, Nick. Don't you get it? Oh my god.
Okay, and how exactly do we search for a make-believe monster? Okay, hang on, I gotta clean my glasses.
And we just need a character with a Corone accent.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's very funny because like you can tell that Korone has like a very like Kanzai lilt to her. Ichi-chan. Maybe we can find a monster myth specialist. Oh my. What is that? Yo, Maya! Larry, what the heck is that? Oh, it was my girl Kiance's idea. She was all, if you like, put this here, it would be like, really cool. Apparently Korone's is a hybrid of two accents. Yeah, it's definitely not like hard Kanzai, but you can tell that she says certain things like she says yan a lot, which is very, like, it's a very Kanzai thing. I think there's at least one clip where she's like nani o shiteru like ja or something, which is also very Kanzai. It's very cool actually. It's funny because I think she stated that she doesn't really like her accent, but I think it's really cute. Dude, she gave it to me along with the banner.
Wow.
Go.
Beyonce.
That's real impressive. She could find those for you. I want one.
I really do wonder what that name was, because it's like such an offhand like reference to a character that doesn't ever come up. So I like wonder what that name was in Japanese.
Beyonce.
Probably not. Well, she knows a lot of people, and that show's finished now, so she got them for free. Right. Yo, Nick, what happened with Edgy? Well, we made it through the first day in court all right. I don't know how good our prospects are from here on, though. Huh.
Hey, Larry, did you know Mr. Edward's secret weakness? He's terrified of earthquakes. He acts like a little boy.
Huh? That's weird. I don't think he was ever like that in school. How many earthquakes did you go through in school? Like, you were in elementary school. You were like 10.
I mean, it is Japan, I guess.
I guess so.
I mean, California.
Yeah, but like we don't get that many earthquakes, and the ones that we do come at like 3 a.m. Although I will say it's actually funny, the fact that they chose like California as the like localization space was very fortuitous because it's also a very earthquake-ridden place.
Yes.
Up here, we don't get as many like big earthquakes or any like feelable earthquakes. They kind of tend to be more in like Southern California. I think because it's closer to the San Andreas Fault.
I think so, yeah.
Really?
Well, we were only in the same class for a little bit. We transferred schools pretty quickly.
Transferred?
Right, when the DL6 incident happened. Okay, hang on, gotta let the cat in.
Oh. Baruku-kyun. But I imagine she might have gotten made fun of for it a lot, but then again, a lot of HoloLivers are self-conscious about their voices, so it could be a lot of
Yes,
reasons.
hello, I'm back. That's definitely a thing. I know, especially some of the deeper voiced members, like Toa and Okayu specifically, were not very fond of their voices until HoloLive. Which is kind of a shame, because I really like their voices. But yeah, I can see how if you don't like necessarily fit the mold of that, then you know, it could be not a great experience. I know, because like I obviously have had you know, I didn't really like my voice for a long time, and it's only now that like I spend so much time editing my voice that I just like
I feel the same way. Yeah.
I spend so much time hearing and editing that I just does not register anymore to me.
We
I'm
just
like,
have to like desensitize ourselves to it, and then
Yeah.
we'll get over it.
doesn't look like Larry knows about it though. Hey Larry, when did you get that big thing? Huh? Oh, the big guy. I've had that for about a month. Yeah, that's a big hit with the kids. Why wasn't it there yesterday? Huh? Huh? Oh, right. The compressor was busted.
Ooh,
Compressor?
and
Yeah.
California, but God used Photoshop mirror tool.
It's that little unit by my hot dog stand. I mean, if you like carved out what California is shaped like and then you like flipped it, it like does look like what Japan looks like.
Yeah.
But like thicker.
A lot larger.
Yep, mark my words. California is just thick Japan.
Tick tick.
Yeah, it's that little unit by my hot dog stand. That's what I used to put air in the Steel Samurai. It broke a little while ago, so I sent it in for repairs.
Oh. And here I thought you'd inflated it by yourself.
That would certainly be a sight. Yeah, I mean, I think generally speaking, a lot of people spend not a lot of time thinking about their voices because they don't hear what it sounds like from the outside. Because like when you hear your voice when you're speaking, you're actually getting like kind of a deeper version of it because it's like resonating inside your body. So it sounds very different. And then when you hear it outside your body, you're like,
Yeah.
oh, that's like very weird. So
Yeah.
yeah, voices are big weird. Voices are big weird. For a long time, I kind of wish my voice would have gone like one way or another, higher or lower. But I mean, at this point, it's just like whatever. I've heard it so much that it's just like, it's just a voice.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. That's the guy that's selling my dogs faster than I can cook them.
You think Gordy really exists?
Nah, I think somebody probably saw something else that they just thought was Gordy, but I'll keep selling samurai dogs until the truth's out.
Ooh, Larry. Ooh,
Oh,
Larry.
Larry. Ooh, Larry.
The weird middle register, same hat. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, middle register. Da-na-da, da-na-na-na-na-na, dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. I only know about selling hot dogs. December 26th, boat rental shop.
It's always so quiet here.
Hello.
Yeah. I wonder if the boat shop is closed for good.
I will say, I would very much be interested in like learning how to like modulate my voice like more, because I think that would be like a fun skill to have.
Yeah, I think so too.
Well, with the murder on the lake and all, I'm probably just taking a vacation till it blows over.
I get it.
I too love vacations. Doesn't that Steel Samurai look a little out of place? I mean, it's so huge. I guess it's good advertising.
Something about this Steel Samurai just doesn't work for me.
Huh? Really? It looks pretty well made to me.
Still a novice, aren't you, Nick?
Do ya?
Really? True connoisseurs like Cody and me don't fall for this kind of stuff.
These Steel Samurai fans are obviously in a league of their own.
What's this machine?
Oh, that's a compressor. I used to fill up that balloon up there with air.
Neat.
Just got it repaired today. Man, what a drag that was.
Mm.
I can't get over the samurai dogs.
The original samurai dogs, no less.
Hey man, whoever calls their product the original first wins. Ah, yes, we've gotten to this dialogue. Dun, 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 dun. Those flags look sadly out of place here, flapping listlessly back and forth in a cold wind under a cold sky.
I don't know, I think it gives the place kind of a festival atmosphere. Reminds me of the War of the Eyeglasses.
Huh? The War of the what?
Huh? What? You mean you don't know the War of the Eyeglasses?
What the heck is that?
Our local fair used to do it every summer. Huh, I guess we were the only ones.
I ask again, what the heck is it?
Wow, that gourd lake is really big.
Oh, we've got to this.
There's a gourd.
December 26th, Gourd Lake Woods. Hey y'all. Well, find anything about Gordy?
No, nothing.
Well, keep moving. Gets cold out here at night time.
It's a little chilly. I think I have to sneeze.
Whoa, no you don't. No sneezing.
Achoo!
I told y'all no sneezing. See, I set the camera to respond to things a little softer than a bang. Trigger on one of Von Karma's finger snaps now.
Oh, I'm sorry. Again.
Yeah, well, sorry's nice, but what about my film?
Nick, pay the lady.
How am I gonna pay rent?
We ain't gonna eat this month.
I learned something in today's trial, that's for sure. Testifying is serious business. That's why I decided not to talk about that case anymore.
Huh?
Whoa, didn't you say you had information about the case? Tell us that at least. Well, like I said, I'll trade it for the dirt on Gordy.
So what are you gonna do if Gordy doesn't exist?
I'll quit being an investigative photographer.
What?
After all, I only have one photo to my name so far.
Was it a good one?
You bet. A UFO.
A UFO?
Anyway, if I can't get a career making photo this time around, then that's it. I'll quit and go back to school.
Huh? So you really are a university student?
Yeah, well, I'm taking a break for a bit.
Right. What are you doing?
UFO. Okay, let's see. December 26th, Police Department, Criminal Affairs.
Hey there, pal. What's up? You look out of sorts. Wait, you didn't go and do something that's going to hurt Mr. Edward's case again. Sorry, buddy.
Oh, what do you mean again?
Whatever, have a seat, pal. I'm here for you if you need anything. Besides money, that is.
Ah, you and me were both broke.
I'm about to take a pay cut from Von Karma.
How is the investigation proceeding?
It's not, really. We have another meeting coming up. We're supposed to talk about Mr. Edgeworth's motive.
His motive?
See, Mr. Edgeworth's father died in the DL6 incident. And the guy who got the lone suspect declared innocent was the victim in this case. Robert Hammond. They're saying that's why Mr. Edgeworth shot him.
And Edgeworth never talks about his past. I bet they'll drag that out and hit him with it in court tomorrow, too.
Poor Mr. Edgeworth.
I gotta admit, he doesn't look good, pal.
Say, Detective Gumshoe, do you know Gordy?
The monster down in Gourd Lake? Not personally, no.
We've never met!
Well, we're looking for it.
Yeah, I was gonna say you won't piss him off. Ah! Are you out of your minds? You got time to go wild monster hunting? How about doing a little question for me then?
Oh. Detective Gumshoe is scaring me, Nick.
I told Detective Gumshoe about the deal with Lotta.
Nick, try telling him sooner next time.
Sorry.
Girl, that's your fault.
Mhm.
I see, pal. Sorry for shouting at you. Okay. Yosh. I, Detective Gumshoe, will aid your search for Gordy.
Thanks, Detective Gumshoe. You're the best.
Huh?
I'll loan you one of our newest secret weapons for finding evidence.
Really?
You can take whichever one you like.
Secret weapons.
Whoa.
Okay, give us the goods.
Hold on now, everything in due time. First, let me show them to you. These are our best and brightest. Your secret weapon fabrication. Number 1, missile.
Missile?
He's a canine police dog, still in training. Dog. Missile, here, boy.
Look at him. Look at that little boy.
Here he is.
Nick, he's cute. Look, Nick, a cute dog.
A cute dog. And this will help us how?
Doge. Next secret weapon number 2, a fishing pole. Here, this is my own personal pole.
Detective Gumshoe, we're looking for a monster.
Yeah.
How are we supposed to catch a whole sea monster with a fishing pole?
Never know till you try, pal. Okay, this next one is the last one. Oh,
No,
man, we're
please. I'm already overwhelmed by our
getting-
choices.
Yeah, we're getting in there. Secret weapon number 3, a metal detector. Here.
Detective Gumshoe, we're looking for something that is alive.
All right.
How are we supposed to find it with a metal detector?
Hey, you never know. It might have been eating soda cans. Well, which one it'll be?
I can't make up my mind, Nick. They all seem so perfect.
I can't make up my mind either, for the totally opposite reason. Oh well, I suppose it can't hurt to borrow one of them. Alright, which one should we borrow, Renu?
Dog!
Okay, let's borrow a missile. Can we borrow a missile?
Sure thing, pal. Be good to him.
Woo! He's so cute.
Oh boy. Canine unit missile borrowed from Detective Gumshoe.
Dog.
Dog, dog, dog.
Yeah, clearly, I thank you, Magpie. There should have been only one option, and it was dog.
I mean, true.
Hey, Nick.
Hmm?
Missile's been acting strangely.
Missile? Oh, right. How could you forget you have a dog on you?
Even if you find nothing, at least you have a dog, exactly.
That little creature of the detectives.
Oh, he don't like dog.
Hey, I love little doggies. Good boy, good boy.
Ooh,
Wow.
What's wrong, Missile?
Oh my. Oh. Whoa.
Missile! Missile!
Whoa.
Munch, 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 munch. Whoa! Stop that thing! Cannibal! It's eating my samurai dogs!
Oh, I see. Brandon.
My samurai dogs!
Wow, he ate every single one. He's like a small dog, but Yeah.
I'm sorry, Larry. Sorry! Sorry, don't pay my bills, Nick. Tell me about it. It's gonna have to this time. There's a militarization of the police joke to be made here, but you can't quite put it together.
Hey, Larry, look, it's Missile! Isn't he cute?
Keep that mud away from me! What am I gonna tell the big boss?
There's a big boss in charge of your hot dog stand.
Yeah, his name is Solid Snake.
No. Oh.
Nick, maybe the stand is a front for a mafia money laundering scheme.
Kept you
Oh my
waiting, huh?
God.
Maya, I think you should probably try to look a little sorry about what happened.
Oh, right.
My poor dogs. Very cute.
Shiny eyes.
Munch, 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 munch. Delicious. I love dog. Samurai dogs, my favorite.
The police
There's more
dog ate all
forest
the
left
hot
out there.
dogs.
I doubt I'd find any helpful clues in there.
The mafia scheme run by the producer later. And the boys.
And the boys!
Time for me to pass out? Alright. Thanks for joining us.
Alright, good night.
Have a good night, good rest.
May all your G's be GG's. Thank you.
Hey, Lotta!
Oh, cute, he yours?
He's a canine police dog. His name's Missile.
Huh. Canines are the ones that used to sniff for things, right? I wonder what Gordy smells like.
Hmm. I hadn't thought about that. Hey, Nick.
What? Don't tell me you're hungry again. Oh, this is the aluminum conversation. We might have to find a different animal. Oh, we might have to take a different tool.
What?
But wait, if it's your personal fishing pole, why do we not like? Why can't we just take that with us?
That is a very good question. Listen, we took all Missile for a walk. That was important.
Missile is way better than a goddamn metal detector.
I mean, true.
I know, Magpie. Best character in the game.
Hey, Lotta, look at this. It's a metal detector.
I know what it is. I'm not sure what's going to pick. I'm not sure that's gonna pick up Gordy though, unless he's been eating people's watches or spare change or something.
Oh. I hadn't thought about that.
What do you mean?
Oh, beep, beep, beep.
Nick! It's beeping! The metal detector's found something!
Sure is loud enough about it. Whatever it is, it must be in those bushes. Go check it out, Maya.
Why do I have to check it out?
Does it anyway?
Nick! Look!
Huh? An air tank. Huh. The valve looks broken.
I thought it was Gordy.
Maya, first of all, why would Gordy be in the bushes? And second of all, why would a metal detector react to a sea monster? Hi, Meds.
Oh.
Huh? There's something wrapped around this air tank. It looks like a string of flags?
Well, we might as well take it with us now that we found it.
It's heavy. Air tank of dubious value retrieved.
Hey, man.
What? An air tank? What about it? Larry,
Yeah, poker face.
I wanted to ask you about this tank. Say, is this air tank yours? Why would I have a thing like that?
Poker face.
Look, see how there's a string of flags around the tank valve? It's just like the string of flags around your steel samurai there. Lawyered! Must be a coincidence. There are strings of flags everywhere these days. Ah, exciting. Like elementary schools and used car dealerships. Look, why would I need a tank anyway? You used this to inflate that, didn't you? Inflate what? What else? That big puffy steel samurai.
This is like in LA Noire when you have to find clues at the person's lying.
Doubt. Now, why would you go asking me a question like that? Looks like I hit the nail on the head. Right. Actually, see, the compressor I always use was on the fritz, so I tried using the tank to inflate it, just the once, and, it didn't go so well, as I suspected. It didn't go so well. Yeah. Do you think you could be a little more specific? Oh, come on, look, it's embarrassing, so I don't really want to talk about it.
Tell us!
Fine. Whatever. It's like what I said, the compressor was busted. So I took the tank and tried to fill the samurai up with that. And then, bang! The valve busted open and made this incredible noise. And the tank there took off like a rocket. And it took my poor deflated steel samurai with it.
What? Off into Gord Lane?
And sure scared me out of my gourd, that's for sure.
So the tank and the steel samurai you were trying to fill up flew away? What happened next?
Well, all that happened on the 20th or so. The 20th? A week ago? Now, as far as I could see, the tank went flying out into the lake. So I went out every night in a boat looking for it. I mean, Keontae gave me that steel samurai after all.
And when did you find it?
Well, just the night before last. It flew way out there. It took me 4 whole days to find it. The night before last was the night of the murder! Sorry for not telling you, Nick. Actually, I was here on the night of the murder, but you see, I went home before midnight.
So you didn't know about what happened?
Oh, Larry.
No.
No.
That's too bad.
Well, it's not all bad. We've solved one mystery at least.
A mystery?
Maybe we should go tell her. Well, Mr. Lawyer, I've got the info y'all need. Y'all got the scoop on Gordy for me yet? Lotta, there is no such thing as Gordy. What? How can y'all be so sure? Is Larry the other witness? I bet he is. Y'all got some proof Gordy don't exist? The proof that Gordy doesn't exist is...
I mean,
He's here? Of course I have proof. No lawyer with his badge would make a claim without the proof to back it up. Here's the proof that Gordy doesn't exist.
Take that! Larry's air tank?
Dun, dun, dun. What are y'all doing with an air tank? This is Gordy. Excuse me?
What exactly are you saying, Nick?
There's a stand near here. A hot dog stand. There's a giant inflatable samurai doll there. About a week ago, an idiot, who happens to be a friend of mine, tried to fill it. He used this air tank, and when the valve blew, the tank flew into the lake. Apparently, it made a pretty loud bang when it flew. A bang? Sploosh. The tank, along with the still deflated samurai, fell into the lake. At the same time, a couple was taking a photograph of the lake. This photo.
Wait. So you're saying that Gordy is really the Steel Samurai?
That's a one hell of a crossover.
Oh.
I like how we get the sad music.
No.
Well, that's a fine way to ruin a gal's dream.
I feel bad for her.
I'm sorry, Lotta. Nah, it's okay, you win. I'll give you your info like I promised.
Poor Lotta.
So, tell us this information you have. A promise is a promise, I guess. I overheard the cops around here saying something about the witness tomorrow. They said he's the caretaker of the boat rental place up the path here.
Boat rental? There's someone there? I mean, it looks so deserted.
Just an old guy, living all by himself. I should go check it out.
Thanks, Lotta. We will. Let's get cracking, Nick.
Hold on. Something else? Yeah, night of the murder, my camera clicked twice, you know.
Wait, so you have another photo?
Well, yeah,
Hank foiled again.
but there's nothing in it at all, just the lake. Figured it wouldn't be much use as evidence, so I kept it to myself. Well, might not be helpful at all, but here, take it. Second lake photo added to the court record. Bye now. Y'all take care. Time for me to pack up and leave. Oh, poor old Lotta's gonna go home to her family and go back to school because she couldn't cut it in the big city as an investigative photographer.
You gotta go and make something else of her life.
Poor Lotta.
It's all Larry's fault. The legend still lives on, I guess.
The legend?
Well, you know what they say, Maya. The legend never dies. Yeah, the legend of Larry, familiar to all who know him for any length of time. When something smells, it's usually the butts.
Oh my god.
Someone should whip that butts into shape.
Make him do some squats or something.
Yeah, that's what Keontae's for, right?
Oh, we should go to the boat. December 26th, boat rental shop.
Hey, Nick. This is the boat shop that Lotta was talking about.
You're right. Doesn't seem to be anyone around at all.
Well, let's go check it out anyway.
Ah, we're just gonna bust our way in. December 26th, caretaker's shack. Oh my, look at this, man.
Meg, that you? Hey, is that Keith with ya? Where have you two been? I've been very sick.
You handle this.
I think I'll leave this one up to you, Maya.
Meg!
Yes?
Finally made up your mind, have ya?
My mind?
Y'all run the pasta shop when I'm gone.
Pasta?
Glad to hear it, glad to hear it. You make your old man proud. When you kids left the house, I didn't know what to think. How am I supposed to keep this place running? An old man like me? Boy, the kids are out.
Hello, hello. What?
It's so cute.
Nick, what was that?
A parrot. The one on that perch.
Keith,
Yes?
I leave the wet noodle in your capable hands, honey.
Nick, it's the wet noodle.
Based on the available evidence, I'd say it's the name of his pasta shop.
That's a relief, isn't it, Polly?
Hello, hello. What?
Oh, yep.
He fell asleep.
I guess he's relieved. Well, let's have a look around. Looks like a kitchen unit. It's pretty clean. Funny, he doesn't look like the type who'd keep things tidy like that.
You're forgetting, Nick. He's running a pasta shop here.
True?
Look, Nick, he has an electric blanket on his table. It looks warm.
Ah, yes, an electric blanket.
yes.
That's a
Yes.
kotatsu.
That's a great idea. We should do that at the office. You know, like put an electric blanket on a table and put yoga on it. We could sit down with our clients, snug and warm, and drink hot cocoa.
And what, talk about murders?
Oh, you're a party pooper, Nick.
You don't even take that many cases on anyway.
Yeah.
This fishing pole looks expensive.
Wow, he has a television in here too. Look, a little safe.
That's how luring
luring
works,
works.
can confirm.
You saved it? Nice.
It's locked.
Wow, there's lots of various fish in Gourd Lake, aren't there?
Something's funny, Nick. All these fish are saltwater fish.
Oh.
Wow, what an amazing parrot that is. Good morning. Hello? Good me.
Oh, you forgot Meg. Gotta call her name first.
Your name?
Polly, how you been?
Hello, hello. What?
Hey,
Neat. So the parrot's name is Polly.
Parrot added to the court record.
yeah, court record. Here we go.
Too bad all she can say is hello.
Well, Polly can say lots of things. You just need to know the secret words.
The secret words? Polly, Polly, what's your name?
Polly? Squaw?
Cute.
Maya's found a new friend. Pasta shop?
Yep. The things a wet noodle will live on when I'm gone.
Too bad Polly can only say hello and Edgeworth is guilty!
My father started it, you know, so that makes you to the third generation. Meg,
Yes?
tomorrow we'll start with the secrets of dough tossing.
The dough tossing?
You too, Keith.
Yes?
You'll be the best pasta wrangler the West has ever seen.
Pasta wrangler? The West? Isn't pasta from Italy?
Meg,
Yes?
you know the best pasta's always been made west of the Rockies, don't you?
Right, of course. Everybody knows that.
We're in California.
Huh.
Good, Nick. How long do you have to keep up this All in the Family charade?
This old man must know something about the murder. We're not leaving until we find out what that is. This is a boat rental shop, right?
What are you talking about? Here's the palace of pasta, the wet noodle. Though now that you mention it, we haven't got many orders for spaghetti lately. All the kids come up and say, "Yo, dude, you alright? What are your boats?" That's why I keep them boats out there. Youngsters these days, darned if I understand them.
I'm pretty confused myself.
Nick, this isn't going anywhere.
But this old man is the witness tomorrow, right? We've got to find some way of getting information out of him.
My memory's got worse of late. That's why I just tell everything important to Polly here.
Everything important? I wonder. Polly, what's the number to the safe?
1228? What?
All right. Yosh.
Hey, Polly, watch it, will ya?
See, Nick? All it takes is a little clever thinking. That's why
And
I'm a
a-
seasoned criminal.
And a criminal mind.
Quick, Nick, write that number down.
Hey, don't get me involved in your little heist schemes.
Polly, a snitch.
Probably not while he's here.
Now listen here, Keith. Remember that tricolor pasta we were talking about? A rainbow-ioli. I figured out the last color we should use. Indigo blue.
Indigo, a blue.
That didn't seem to work the way I thought it might.
Did you know I'm a lawyer? That's a lawyer's badge?
Yes, it is. I don't believe it. This old guy is the first person to recognize my badge.
I get it.
Huh?
Yep, I got you figured out now. You're not Keith.
Nick! Now's our chance to clear things up.
Sir? No, I'm not Keith.
And I'm not Meg either.
We're here to investigating a murder that took place on this lake the other night.
Please help us.
A lawyer, huh?
Please, mister.
Alright, I'll help. But on one condition.
What's that?
When this case is over and done, you'll run the wet noodle.
Okay, we promise. It honestly would probably make a lot more money than I'm making right now.
Nick, are you sure about this? Like,
Maya, shh, I need the job. I need the money.
what are your attorneys gonna do making pasta?
Hey, anything to get the case solved and to pay my rent. Also, who wouldn't want to eat Phoenix noodles? I mean, come on, that sounds great. I've got an amazing idea.
I guess so. That's my boy. Good for you, Keith.
Wait, didn't I just say...
You too, Meg.
Yes?
You bring a tear to your old man's eye, you know.
Now, what was that you wanted to know? Speak up, Polly.
Hello? Hello? What? Now he's talking to the bird again. How do we get him to talk to us?
Just saw someone with the best FF14 ninja glam.
He fell asleep.
My novel title, I tried to be a lawyer and ended up a noodle and boat rental shop owner.
You know about Gordy?
Nope. Polly, you're my only friend in the world. Isn't that right, Polly?
Hello? Hello? What?
Yep.
Herm. We might have to come back
Yeah, I think
with some.
we've exhausted our
more
options with this man.
December 26th, Police Department, Criminal Affairs. Huh. Detective Gumshoe isn't here.
Now that you mention it, didn't he say you had a meeting to go to?
Oh, that's right. Let's come back later.
Take his metal detector with us.
Fresh air. I gotta say, freedom feels great.
Behave yourself in the courtroom tomorrow, okay?
It is much more fun.
It's not going to be so much fun when Edgeworth refuses to pay your...
Duh.
It's not going to be so much fun when Edgeworth refuses to pay your bail again.
Right. I'll behave because you're broke.
Oh dear.
I'm endorsing my game.
December 26th, Grossberg Law Offices. Apparently Mr. Grossberg is on vacation today. Well, I guess I can come back tomorrow if I need anything. He's taking a daycation.
I mean, it is the day after Christmas. I'm surprised anyone's working.
That is a good point.
You won't be needing that badge to run a pasta shop. Toss it.
I think I'll hold on to it if you don't mind.
Now let me rip it off your lapel. Toss it. Yep, I seen this.
You know something about this, sir?
Keith,
Yes?
it's okay. You can call me Dad.
Dad, you know something about this?
Yep. The other night, out on the lake.
Yes.
Yes! I know all about that. I seen it.
What? Tell us. Tell us what you saw.
Well, I suppose. Since you're taking over the shop and all.
Oops.
I forget the time, but it was pretty dark outside. Probably night. Yup.
It was after midnight, but okay.
And I heard this bang, so I looked outside. And I heard another one bang. Ooh.
Sploosh.
Splish splash, I was thinking fast.
A little while later, this boat comes back. And a young man walked by my window here. He was muttering something to himself. Yep.
What did he say?
Yep. I forgot. I'll remember tomorrow by court time, promise.
We need to know earlier than that.
You know what? Eh? Little Terry was just here.
Terry?
Yep, that kid next door. You always used to make him cry, remember? He was wearing this tattered old coat, got himself some whiskers going on his face.
He must be talking about Detective Gumshoe.
Comes up and tells me to come down to court tomorrow.
Really?
Somehow I don't think we're gonna get as much useful information from this guy. Maya, maybe we should be leaving.
I think you're right. Oh, wait, I had one more question.
Huh?
Polly, have we forgotten something?
What? Don't forget DL6!
Huh? What did she just say, Nick?
One more time, Polly. Don't forget DL6. What? The DL6 incident? Hey, Mr. I mean, Dad.
Dad, Otosan.
Otosan. Chichiwe. This is getting weird. Who is this old guy?
Why would that bird Polly know about DL6? It's a
We-
bird.
We have to figure out who that old man is.
Oh, I thought that was the bird.
What?
He locked the door from the other side.
Who could that old man be? I think I need to do a little more research on this DL6 incident. Maybe I should ask Detective Gumshoe.
Little Terry.
Little Terry.
Hey, pal, long time no see. You don't look so happy. What's wrong this time?
Actually, we wanted to ask you something.
Yeah?
So, you know the boat rental shop down at Gourd Lake?
Oh, yeah.
The old man who runs it is appearing as a witness in court tomorrow, right?
How'd you... It's supposed to be top secret.
Do you know who that old man is, Detective?
Actually, I don't. He's a bit of an odd bird. I haven't been able to get a straight answer out of him. I decided first that he wasn't persuasive enough to stand and testify as a witness. That's why we called Miss Lotta Hart yesterday. As for who he is, we have absolutely no idea.
Sounds suspicious.
Detective Gumshoe, please help us.
Huh?
We need to know about the DL6 incident. That was when Edgeworth's father died. I can't help but think that it has something to do with this current case.
Tell the truth, I don't know much about DL6 either. Mr. Edgeworth forbade us from reading the file. So, I'm afraid I can't show them to you either, pal.
What?
However, if you can convince me somehow that the DL6 incident is related to this case, well, I guess I'd consider opening the file up. I'm a lawyer, look at my badge. What's that? A parrot?
The old man at the boat rental shop's parrot. The parrot knew about that incident.
An incident.
DL6.
What?
Polly, have we forgotten something?
What? Don't forget DL6. What? I'm pretty sure that old man must have taught her that word.
Yeah, but how would that old man know about the DL6 incident?
Wait, what if that old man was connected to DL6?
Nick, you think he might be?
I get ya. Sounds like you need information on the DL6 incident. Through there is the station's records room. I'll give you special permission to go in and find what you need.
All right, way to go, Detective Gumshoe. Okay, Nick, to the records room.
I guess it's time we faced Edgeworth's past. December 26th, Police Department, Records Room.
Wow! It's amazingly dusty.
10 years of files and 10 years of dust, I guess.
Let's find that DL6 stuff quick.
15 years ago, both me and Edgeworth were 9 years old. We were almost through with 4th grade when he suddenly transferred. Because of DL6?
Nick, I found out where the file is.
Oh, thanks.
Just let me know what you want to know about the DL6 incident. I'll go get the right file.
Well, first I have to get a handle on the main facts, like a summary.
Right. Summary. Found it. Here you go.
December 28th, 2001. An eternity ago.
We were but wee babes.
Wait. December 28th, 2001. 15 years ago. It's 2016. The far future of 2016.
That's exactly 15 years ago from the day after tomorrow.
So in 2 days, the case is closed. The incident took place in the elevator of the district courthouse.
What? Is this the same district courthouse where we're holding the trial now?
Looks like it. There was a large earthquake at 2 p.m. on that day. Part of the court building collapsed and all of the lights went out. The far apocalyptic legal nightmare future of 2016. We say as if every year since 2016 hasn't been a legal nightmare.
Wow, that was some earthquake.
At the time, 3 people were trapped in the elevator. It took 5 hours for them to be rescued. 5 hours?
That would be scary like that in the dark.
There was a lack of oxygen in the elevator, and the survivors were unconscious.
They're survivors?
Is that a thing that can happen? Can an elevator be, like, hermetically sealed? Like, how are they running out of oxygen in the elevator? This seems like a bit of an oversight.
Yeah.
One of the 3 in the elevator had been shot in the heart.
That was Mr. Edgeworth's father, wasn't it?
He said that his father was shot before his very eyes. So Miles Edgeworth was one of the other passengers in that elevator. Do you have data on the victim, Edgeworth's father?
Yeah, hold on. Victim, here, found it.
Gregory Edgeworth, 35, defense attorney. If he were still alive, he'd be 50. The bullet hole in the window would probably fix that. Honestly, it probably would have. He had lost that day's case in court and got in the elevator with his son, Miles.
Miles!
Miles Edgeworth, of course.
So he was in the elevator with his father.
From the angle of the bullet and other evidence, it could not have been suicide. The murder weapon, a pistol, was found in the elevator. The pistol had been fired 2 times. Where have I heard that before? Huh. Sounds just like this current case. What a coincidence. What's going on here?
Winky.
Got any data on the suspect in there?
That would be the guy that my mom got arrested. Hold on. This is it.
The man arrested as a suspect in DL6 was Yanni Yogi. He was a clerk in the court, apparently.
So he must have been the 3rd person in the elevator. Well, then he had to have done it.
Google says elevators are ventilated. Were they ventilated 20 years ago? But he was found innocent thanks to his defense lawyer, Robert Hammond. Actually, I say that as if, we have replaced any elevator since 2001, and I'm not confident to say that we have. This elevator was apparently a safe, yeah. It's actually just psychosomatic, so everybody thought they were suffocating, but there was plenty of air left.
Hammond, the victim in our case.
Right. The suspect, Mr. Yogi, was oxygen deprived. So much so he had brain damage. He lost all memory of being in the elevator. After he was declared innocent, he disappeared.
Where could Yogi have gone to, I wonder?
He may be closer than we think. I guess I know generally what happened in DL6 now. I still don't know what sort of impact the whole thing had on Edgeworth.
Nick, are we going to take the whole file? There's too much. We'll never get it out.
No, you're right. How about we just take what we think we'll need? Right. That's probably all we'll be able to find here. Now all that's left is the trial tomorrow. I wonder how Dad will do testifying in court.
Oto-san.
Oto-san. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Ba-na-na-na-da. Well, how do you feel about doing the next portion?
I feel pretty good.
Okay. Then we'll take a little break for some water and some, take a little bathroom break. Take a little court recess, and then we'll come back for the court portion.
Recess, 10 minutes exactly.
10-minute recess. I want some coffee and a biscuit.
Biscuit.
A digestive biscuit. All the newfangled biscuits these days, the kids are having too much sugar, upsets my tummy. Are they taking part of a sealed file? I've absolutely no idea how any of the legal stuff in this game works. Anyway, we'll be back in a little bit. See you then. Okay.
Hey.
Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello.
Yo.
Do-do-do-do-do. Okay. Are we ready to begin?
Yosh.
Yoshi, Yoshi. Yoshi, Yoshi! December 27th, 10 a.m., District Court, courtroom number 3.
Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Miles Edgeworth.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Very well. Apparently, the prosecution is also ready.
Who is the judge here anyway?
Mr. Von Karma, your opening statement. Very well, no opening statement, so...
Not so fast, Judge. I was taking a meaningful pause before speaking.
Right, of course.
A prediction. Today's trial will end 3 minutes from now.
Wow.
What the fuck? Can he do that? Is that legal?
We'll be out of here quick.
Order.
It's the best jury duty ever.
Mr. Von Karma, what is the meaning of your statement just now?
Bah, must you question everything? It will be over in 3 minutes. We have no time to waste. I'll call my witness now.
Right.
I call my witness, my decisive witness to the stand. I summon my stand. Ore no stando power. It's that mysterious boat shop owner. Witness, state your profession.
I don't even know his name.
I am the proprietor of the restaurant, the Wet Noodle at Gourd Lake. And I also rent boats.
The night of the incident, you were in the boat rental shop, correct?
Yep, I was.
Please testify. Can you imagine if you were a lawyer and you rolled up to court and the prosecution comes in and he's dressed like a fucking vampire? Just like, greetings! I am now ready to feast upon your delicious blood. What is a defense lawyer? A miserable pile of secrets.
Yeah.
The warden was a lawyer and vampire, yeah. Wait a second. We still haven't heard who this old guy is.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. The witness hasn't stated his name yet. Because I did not ask him, Mr. Wright. Bah! I have predicted this trial will end in 3 minutes. Stop asking trivial questions and cooperate. Yeah, right.
The witness will state his name.
Well, I'm not really sure. Yep.
What do you mean?
My memory.
Your Honor, the witness does not remember anything beyond the last several years. Ergo, he cannot recall his own name.
He can't recall, you say?
Yes, but the incident in question took place 3 days ago. He can testify.
Very well. Let's hear his testimony then, shall we, witness?
It was the night of the 24th, just after midnight. Yup.
I was in the restaurant where I rent boats as usual. Then I heard a bang. Yep. When I looked out the window, I saw a boat just floating on the lake. Then I heard another bang. Just about then, the boat comes back to shore and a man walks by my window. Very well. I'd like to begin the cross-examination. Oh!
There is nothing to question in my witness's testimony. Ergo, no need for cross-examination. Besides, there are only 10 seconds left before our 3 minutes are up. Judge, your verdict now.
What?
I don't think he can do that either.
Yes. What do you mean, yes? Mr. Right?
What are you saying? Of course I'll cross-examine the witness.
Very well. You may begin. 10 seconds, though.
Ah!
Excuse me, Mr. Von Karma.
3 minutes just passed.
Oh, I see.
1秒経過。
Well
2
then,
秒経過。
let's just take our time.
Oh, you're approaching me. Instead of running away and cowering in your lawyerly boots, you are approaching me. I can't cross-examine the witness without getting closer. Then come as close as you like. Just after midnight, you say?
Yep, just around then.
Are you sure?
Pretty sure, yep.
When I talked to you yesterday, you were rather vague about the time. I'm surprised you seem so sure about it today. I asked him and he remembered. Isn't that right?
Don't glare at me like that. I remembered it clearly, I did. Yup.
You're in the diadem. You're in the soup stream. You're in the combination diadem soup stream. You see? Continue. And where did the bang seem to come from?
From the lake, I figure.
Are you certain?
Yup.
Good. Continue. Was there someone in the boat?
It was pretty far out there. I couldn't see clearly. But I figure there was 2 men out there, yup.
But you couldn't see them clearly.
Yup. The time, that is.
At the time.
Leading the witness?
So you heard 2 gunshots total.
Yup.
That's what Lotta said in her testimony yesterday. By your window. By your window.
Yeah. By my window. Right outside the window of my little shack.
And could you see the man's face?
Well, his fog was pretty darn thick, but he was right there in front of me. I saw him. This is a rather important detail. Please add it to your testimony.
I have a bad feeling about this.
That man was the defendant. He was saying, I can't believe he's dead.
Are you sure? Uh-oh. Dad?
Dad? dead certain, Keith. He said, I can't believe he's dead as he was walking by too.
Did he say dad? Are they related? Witness, are you sure that the person you saw was Miles Edgeworth?
It was him, that Edgeworth boy. You want to pick him up off the floor? This sounds like decisive evidence indeed. I see no room for doubt.
Von Karma. He lured me into cross-examining so he could set me up for a fall.
Nick, I don't like the way things are going here. Everyone in the courtroom is glaring at us.
I'd better act quick or this trial is going to be over. Legit, you don't think you can legally do that? Yeah. Your Honor, we proved in yesterday's trial that it could not have been Edgeworth who fired that gun. I mean, to be fair, there's a lot of Phoenix Wright where the law is definitely questionable. We're definitely in the dystopia law version of Anywhere. Mr. Wright, are you referring to the fingerprints from Edgeworth's right hand found on the gun? And the photograph showing a man firing with his left hand? Exactly. That is easily explainable. He could have wiped his prints after he fired. You are ignoring the truth of the matter here. Everything in this witness's testimony is true.
If he wiped his prints, then his right hand prints wouldn't be there either.
He wiped the prints so he could put them on again. Application to electric boogaloo. The judge is lost in thought. What should I do? Well, I mean, gotta raise some objections. Your Honor, this witness claims that Edgeworth said, I can't believe he's dead, but his word is all we have. If he were telling a lie... Mr. Wright, in a court of law, the evidence tells all. Apparently, you have yet to realize even this basic fact. If you say his testimony is a lie, show us proof.
Nick, do we have evidence?
It's no good. There's nothing I can do.
Are you sure?
To be honest, I don't know what to do anymore.
Please. Can you hear me, sis? Please. We need your help. Nick needs you.
3 minutes was perhaps too high an expectation. However, 15 minutes isn't bad. This must be a new record.
Enough. The witness may leave the stand. I think he left already. This court sees no reason to further prolong the trial. Nor is there any need for more time to decide the case against the defendant. This case is extremely clear. I see no room for misinterpretation of the facts.
What? Oh no.
This court finds the defendant Mr. Miles Edgeworth. Ooh! The accused will surrender to the court immediately, to be held pending trial at a higher court within a month from today's date. That is all. This court is adjourned. Oh.
Wait!
Who was that just now?
Huh? What? Larry?
What are you doing here?
Listen, you gotta listen to me. I was there in the park the night of the murder. How did you get in here? Bailiff, tackle this man!
Yeah, right.
I wasn't sure about it until just yesterday, but today I remembered it.
Remembered what?
The gunshot! I heard it too!
Oh my god, where did this guy come from? Order!
Hey, is that hairy butts guy?
Yeah.
What is the meaning of this? The verdict has been decided. I call for adjournment.
One moment, Mr. Von Karma.
Let me just unlift the verdict.
Yes. So you say you heard a gunshot?
Yeah, I did. A gunshot that night. I was sitting here in the audience listening to the testimony. Then I realized something he said was different from what I remember. Anyhow, I can't just sit here and let you call Edgy a murderer. It's just not right. I'll testify. Let me testify.
Order.
Can he do that?
Well, this is the first time something has happened like this in my court, where I've had to lift my own verdict. Their redemption arc and no shoes. I'm not quite sure how to proceed.
Judge, you've already given your decision. The trial is over.
Nick! This is it. Larry's given us one final chance at this.
She's right. If only it wasn't Larry. He could make things even worse.
Mr. Edwards was just declared guilty, Nick. It doesn't get any worse.
Well, you're right. Okay. Your Honor, if there is another witness, it is our duty to hear him speak. Right here, right now. A waste of time. The verdict cannot be overturned.
Well, it was my verdict. Allow me to speak my opinion. In all court proceedings, it is our duty to prevent an inaccurate verdict. In order to make sure no mistake has been made, every witness should be heard.
What is this?
I withdraw my previous verdict of guilty. This is legal because I said so. Mr. Von Karma, I order you to call this new witness to testify. Now,
What?
the court will adjourn for a 5-minute recess. After that, we will hear this new witness. Court is adjourned.
December 27th, 10:28 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby, number 2. Ooh. That was too close. Sorry to keep you on the edge of your seat like that, Edgeworth.
I've seen worse.
Yeah, right, Edgeworth. You're sweating bullets. I just wonder what Larry plans to say in there.
Your fate is in Larry's hands.
Yup.
Larry was at the lake that night?
Nobody wants to have their fate be in Larry's hands. Yes. He said he went looking for the steel samurai balloon that flew into the lake.
Oh, right. And he found the balloon in the air tank that night?
Yeah. Hey, Edgeworth.
Huh? You say something, right?
Yeah, a lot of things. You seem out of it. What's wrong?
I faith in you, Larry.
Dan has faith in Larry.
Oh. It's nothing.
Hmm?
Mr. Edgeworth, there's something I've been meaning to ask you.
What's that? Larry.
Larry.
Why are your fingerprints on the murder weapon?
Oh. When he fell into the lake, I went into a daze. I couldn't understand what had happened. I couldn't think straight. Then I saw the pistol lying on the floor of the boat in front of me. I picked it up without thinking. I didn't have a reason, really. Edgeworth.
I see.
He's our only hope. Right.
Yeah?
This might be our chance.
Our chance?
Von Karma has only ever run perfect trials.
Perfect trials.
Perfectly prepared witnesses, perfectly complete evidence. That's the secret to his success. This is the first time he's ever had to deal with something unexpected. He has to let someone he hasn't even talked to testify before the court. And that someone is Larry.
What are you getting at?
It's likely his testimony will be full of holes, right?
That's right, Nick. No 10-minute trial this time. We'll milk this one for all it's worth.
Hey, it was 15 minutes. 15! Well, everything's on Larry now.
Oh my god.
December
I have
27th.
complete faith in Larry.
10:35 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 3. Is that Butts guy? How many times is he gonna show up in court?
I know. Court is now back in session. Witness, please testify to the court about everything you saw on the night of December 24th.
Right, leave it to me. Please, Larry, don't mess this one up. I hate to admit it, but you're our last chance. Ugh. Von Karma didn't even have time to prep his witness. I just hope Edgeworth is right about this being our big break. Witness testimony. That night, I was out in a boat on the lake. I was looking for something, and I found it. So I quietly slipped the boat back in at the rental shop dock. Then, just as I was thinking about going home, I heard this bang! I looked out over the lake, but I didn't see a boat. So after I heard that single gunshot, I went home.
That was an unusually vague testimony, even for this court. In any case, Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination.
Yes, Your Honor.
What's wrong, Nick?
It's Larry. I have no idea what he's gonna say if I press him. I'm a little scared.
Well, we've come this far. There's no way to go but forward, Nick.
So you only heard one bang, correct? Yeah. Huh.
Well, Nick?
Huh. It was a pretty wishy-washy testimony, wasn't it? I guess it should just start working. I should just start working on the contradictions.
Could be more helpful. I wish I could call my sister.
Wait a second, Larry. What? You only heard one bang? And you're sure? That's what I said. But Miss Lotta Hart testified yesterday that she heard 2 bangs. And the old man just now said the same thing. They both heard 2 gunshots that night. Huh? Were you even listening? Were you paying attention at all to what they said? Yo, Nick, please, I'm not so good at this court stuff. I was just... I might have been texting. Not gonna... I really might have been texting. Huh? You know, something's been bothering me. I'm a witness, see? I'm like a customer here, so you gotta treat me nice and stuff, okay?
Mr. Butts,
What?
you only heard one gunshot. Are you sure?
Well, to tell you the truth, I'm not sure.
Oh,
Not sure? How could you be not sure? Yeah, well, I might have missed the other gunshot. I was, listening to something else. Something else? My radio, dude, with my headphones. What?
what are you doing? Larry! Order! Order!
Boo,
Stop
boo.
that booing!
Oh, sorry.
Stop it! Mr. Butts, You were listening to the radio with your headphones?
Yeah, so what? That a crime? I listen to my radio. Everybody listens to the radio. What's the big deal? We haven't invented podcasts yet. Absolute Terry podcast.
Von Karma, your opinion?
Waste of time. I do not accept this witness, nor his shoddy testimony.
Well, Mr. Wright, should he continue the testimony?
He's
Your
our
Honor,
only lifeline.
Please allow the witness to continue his testimony.
God.
Bah. Nothing is more pitiful than a lawyer who doesn't know when he's lost.
Very well, Mr. Butts. Please give your testimony and be sure to include details like your radio.
So I was setting up my Squarespace account as suggested on the Absolute Territory podcast. It's this great podcast that's run by two people. It's about something that they call modern visual culture, man. I don't know what the hell that's about, but I love anime.
Oh my god, oh my god.
Right, leave it to me. I wouldn't if there were any other way out of this, believe me. It's lonely being alone on Christmas Eve. That's why I was listening to an all-request show on the radio, see? See you next time.
See you next time.
いかがでしょうさ I was listening to it real booming loud, like, but I'm sure I heard that gunshot. I remember exactly what the DJ was saying when I heard it too.
Oh, that's good. You were listening to your radio at a high volume?
Yeah, what's the big problem? Can't a man listen to his radio in peace? Isn't this a free country? I truly believe Larry has no idea what the problem here is. Judge.
You love him.
Can you believe a word the witness says? What he heard was probably nothing more than a drum beat from the radio.
True enough, it is difficult to believe this testimony.
Wait, Your Honor. The witness said he remembers exactly what the DJ said when he heard the gunshot.
Excuse me, DJ?
Yes, D. James. An announcer, the guy who says things on the radio. Anyway, what this means is, when he heard the sound, no music was playing. The DJ only talks between songs, so he could have heard the gunshot from the lake. I'd like to cross-examine the witness, Your Honor.
Oh, very well, Mr. Wright.
I can't believe I'm continuing this charade. The only DJ the judge knows is DJ Knight. My favorite Twitch streamer, DJ Knight. What did she say? Mr. Wright, please cease these pointless questions. What possible good could knowing what a radio DJ said do us? DJ.
Indeed, Mr. Von Karma has a point. I'll allow the question only if you see some reason why we should care.
We should care, Your Honor. Of course we should. Why? Well, how do you know if we don't ask, huh?
Fine, very well. Mr. Butts, please testify to the court. What was the radio announcer saying when you heard the gunshot?
Just when she said, "Hey, it's almost Christmas," I heard the gunshot.
Oh!
Are you sure? Of course I am. She had this real sexy voice. Maybe Von Karma was right. I'm not sure how that helped us at all. This is the most ludicrous testimony I've ever heard.
Next.
But there is one gleaming ray of hope in there. I've got to press it until we get to the bottom of what happened.
Phoenix Wright!
Phoenix Wright. Useless lawyer. Yeah, it's probably this one.
Probably.
Larry, are you absolutely sure what you're saying is correct? Huh? Well, what's with that face? You look scary, dude. Hey, if you're trying to scare me, you better know I don't scare that easy.
Is something the matter, Mr. Wright?
Your Honor, did you hear what the witness just said? The DJ said, "Hey, it's almost Christmas," when he heard that gunshot.
Indeed, and?
Almost Christmas means it wasn't Christmas. My favorite screen cap to just display at, December 24th every single year.
Yes.
It's a timely tradition. Do you realize what this means? When he heard the gunshot, it was still Christmas Eve. You finally understand the meme? Yes! Oh, it's so good, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes.
That would seem to be the case, yes.
But he should have heard that gunshot after midnight. This photograph is irrefutable proof of this fact.
Let's see what the time was on the photo taken when the gun triggered Miss Hart's camera. 12:25, 12:15, 15 minutes after midnight on Christmas Day.
This is a clear contradiction, Your Honor. Dun, 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 dun,
Order! What does this mean?
What? He said it's almost Christmas, not Christmas. I mean, I guess he's technically right.
The two prior witnesses heard gunshots after midnight. However, this witness says he heard a gunshot before midnight.
Judge, the answer is simple. The current witness is plainly mistaken. Just look at him. Suspicious. What?
Well, Mr. Wright, what do you think about Mr. Butts' claim he heard the gunshot before midnight?
Larry's not mistaken, Your Honor. He heard that gunshot before midnight. Intriguing. I'm assuming you have evidence for this wild
Let's
claim.
go.
Show me evidence there was a gunshot before midnight.
Let's go.
Let's see, where is it? Second lake photo. There we go.
Yeah.
Look at this photograph. Look at this photograph. Larry is somehow, the least reliable. This was taken by our witness yesterday, Miss Lotta Hart, with her automatic camera. The timestamp on the photo reads December 24th, 11:50 p.m.
Oh. But there's nothing on the lake in this picture.
Your Honor, the real issue here is not why nothing is shown in this photograph. It is why this photograph exists at all. Yeah, our hero, Larry. Your Honor, this photograph was taken by an automatic camera. That camera was set to go off in response to loud noises.
Aha!
Correct! There was a loud noise on the lake at 11:50 p.m. That is why this photograph was taken. In other words, when Larry heard that gunshot, it was most definitely still Christmas Eve.
Indeed, it would seem that is the case. Then, where does that leave us? Miss Hart testified that she heard the gunshots after midnight. Are you claiming she was mistaken?
Not at all, Your Honor. It is a fact that the camera also triggered at 15 minutes after midnight. Your Honor, that night there were 2 sets of gunshots with a 25-minute pause between them.
Why would this be?
Don't be fooled, Judge. That camera was set to respond to loud noises.
Yes?
There is no proof that the loud noise at 11:50 was a gunshot. Why? The witness could have sneezed, triggering the camera. Hey, my nose was clear that night, man. Super clear.
Clear as day. Well, Mr. Wright, there's no turning back now. Can you prove that the loud noise at 11:50 p.m. was indeed a gunshot? Please show the court evidence if you have any.
This is my evidence.
The murder weapon?
Something about this pistol was bothering me, Your Honor. Both of the witnesses who testified yesterday heard 2 gunshots. However, the murder weapon was fired 3 times. When, then, was the last shot fired? Only now have I realized the truth. That 3rd shot was the last shot Larry heard just before midnight.
3 shots. Oh my god.
Oh, 3 shots. Oh my god, that's so many shots. It's a lot of bullet.
Order, order. That would make sense of the evidence we've seen so far. However, this leaves me wondering exactly what did happen that night on the lake.
Exactly. If this is true, there were 2 sets of gunshots separated by 25 minutes. One at 11:50, another at 15 minutes after midnight. Why, I ask you, why? Uh-oh, I'd better think of something quick. Wait a second. Gunshots separated by 25 minutes? Ah!
What's wrong, Nick?
I have it! I have it!
Huh?
Remember the case with the steel samurai?
Huh? Yeah, of course I remember.
The murderer in this case had the same idea as the murderer in that case.
What do you mean?
Maya,
Yes?
if we don't figure this out now, we'll never overturn Edgeworth's guilty verdict. I've got a hunch, and I'm gonna run with it.
Right, I mean, is this safe?
Safe? We've already gotten a guilty verdict. We literally have nothing to lose. You just watch and let me know if I say anything that sounds fishy, okay?
Right, Nick.
Your Honor,
Yes, Mr. Wright.
the testimony just now has cleared up this entire case.
What do you mean, Mr. Wright?
So, you finally realized the truth. There can be no other murderer here than Miles Edgeworth himself. Wrong, Von Karma. A man was shot that night, but it wasn't Edgeworth who did the shooting. Listen, rookie, take a deep breath and consider the facts. At the time of the murder, 1 boat was on that lake. This was shown by the witness's photograph. The defendant Edgeworth and the victim Robert Hammond were on that boat. Pew.
Pew.
Ha! There was a gunshot fired on that boat and Robert Hammond fell into the lake. The distance of the shooting was 1 meter. It couldn't have been suicide. Well, the guilty party has to be the other man on the boat.
I admit it is hard to imagine any other possibility.
Yes. But this assumes that the victim was shot at 15 minutes after midnight.
What do you mean by that, Mr. Wright? We have photographic evidence of the time of the shooting. The timestamp on the photo says 12:15.
But Larry heard a gunshot 25 minutes before that. Robert Hammond was killed then, 25 minutes before the shot on the lake. That's the only way that Edgeworth could be innocent. Mr. Wright, are you quite mad? Explain who the 2 men on the boat are. Of course, it was Edgeworth and the murderer. After the murderer killed Robert Hammond at 11:50, he assumed the guise of Mr. Hammond and met Edgeworth. What the fuck?
What? Are you serious?
Yes, Edgeworth won't tell us why he went to the lake that night. However, I have a hunch. That night, Robert Hammond called Edgeworth to the lake. Now, Edgeworth didn't know Robert Hammond's face that well. That's why he didn't suspect anything when the murderer took Robert Hammond's place.
I'm not sure what to make of all this.
Ludicrous!
Mr. Wright, tell us the name of the murderer then.
The murderer's name? Right, it's...
I don't know.
Actually, I don't know the murderer's name. Ludacris?
No, no.
Bah! Again you waste my time. I don't know, because he never told us. The murderer is the caretaker of the boat shop, that old man. At 11:50, he was the one who killed Robert Hammond.
The caretaker of the boat shop? Where did he do this? There weren't any boats on the lake then.
Why would he have to go all the way out on the lake just to shoot someone? May I suggest that the real scene of the crime was not on a boat?
Not on a boat.
What? Well then, where did the murder take place? Let's go.
Show the judge where the murder really took place. Most likely...
Take that.
Here, of course, the boat shop, where he lives. That way he could meet with the victim without anyone seeing. Do you have proof that the boat shop was the scene of the crime? Recall Larry's testimony, if you will. Pew, pew. That night he was out on the lake in a boat searching for something. He finds it and returns the boat. Then, just as he's starting to head for home, he hears a gunshot. He heard a gunshot, Your Honor, even though he was wearing headphones at the time. In other words, the gunshot was very, very close by. And where would that be if he had just returned a boat?
The boat shop.
Oh my gosh.
Mr. Wright. What happened that night on Gourd Lake? Please tell the court from the beginning.
Yes, Your Honor.
Nick, are you sure about this?
Not really. But I think if I start at the very beginning and I take it slow, I might just be able to figure this out. That night, the caretaker of the boat shop called Robert Hammond to his shop.
Oh.
This was around 11:50. That was when the gunshot that Larry heard was fired. After that, the caretaker put on Robert Hammond's coat. He became Robert Hammond. Then he got in the boat with Edgeworth and went out into the middle of the lake.
Then who fired the pistol on the boat, Mr. Wright?
Of course, it was the murderer who shot the pistol. He shot twice, both missed Edgeworth, on purpose.
Wait a minute.
Yes?
Why would he shoot twice if he didn't mean to hit anyone?
Details. Know this, Mr. Wright. The moment you run out of explanations is the moment you lose. Tell us why the murderer had to fire twice. I believe he shot twice to create a witness, Your Honor.
Create a witness?
The murderer lifts his pistol and fires one shot. That ensures that anyone who heard the shot would look at the lake. Indeed, Miss Hart did exactly that after hearing the first gunshot. Next, the murderer waits a bit, and he fires again. Then... the murderer jumps from the boat himself, leaving the pistol in the boat behind him.
I see. To someone looking from the edge of the lake, it would appear that one of the men on the boat had shot the other.
The murderer didn't know about the automatic camera, of course. That's why he shot twice, to draw attention to the boat. Once you realize that, everything else falls into place. The boat shop caretaker swam back to his shop. Then he put Mr. Hammond's wet coat back on the body, and threw the body into the lake. This is what happened, Your Honor. These are the events that transpired that night on Gourd Lake.
Bailiff, bring out the witness from before. The boat shop caretaker, quickly.
The boat shop? Didn't he say dad before? Is that his dad? Is he trying to put his dad in jail?
Mr. Wright?
Mommy, I don't understand. Why is the mean spiky man trying to get his dad put in jail?
Very well, while we are waiting for the caretaker, I would like to ask the defendant, Miles Edgeworth, a few questions. Mr. Edgeworth, please take the stand. You, buddy. Mr. Edgeworth, you heard what the defense has said. Yes. Well, why did you go to the lake that night? What Wright has said was mostly correct. Astonishingly so, actually. Yes. Several days ago, I received a letter. The letter was signed Robert Hammond. He asked me to come to the boat shop by the lake at midnight on Christmas Eve. He said he had something very important to discuss with me. Something important? Gordy!
Gordy!
I'm sorry, I can't say what it was.
Your Honor, sir.
Bailiff, we are conducting a trial here. I ask that you remain quiet.
The witness has disappeared. He isn't at the boat shop either.
Oh, what?
What should I do?
Find him quickly! We cannot allow him to get away. Shoot someone else.
Did he run? How did they get past the guards? Old man got them scoots.
Mr. Von Karma, your witness has disappeared.
Listen, Dan, the police department's motto this month is get there quickly.
It's true.
A search warrant has already been issued. I am Speed.
It goes without saying that I cannot declare a verdict under these circumstances. I will extend the trial until tomorrow, the final day allowed. I request that the police department utilize all its forces to find that witness. Am I understood? It's a Flash's day job. One more thing. One more thing. Just who is that boat shop caretaker? I think his identity has become very important to this trial. I want him and I want to know who he is. Very well. Court is adjourned.
Pop. December 27th, 1:22 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2.
Yay, Nick, you did it! Oh my god!
Yeah. Well, at least we got out from under that guilty verdict.
And what about Larry? That was something else! Oh my god! You more confident to know what to do with this testimony. Larry really helped us out.
Sure. Once I sifted through his, unique testimony. Oh, hey Segi, how's it going? Thanks for the follow. Mod for the game where all gavel sounds are replaced by squishy toy noises. God, that would be so good. Just
It's so funny.
court is adjourned. Squeak. Still, he did.
Come running.
Yep. Still, he did save us. I just wish our cases weren't so down to the wire all the time. Why can't I have a normal case for once?
I know what you mean.
I love that panda emote. Oh my god.
That's very cute.
Sometimes I feel like it's us on trial instead of our client.
Hey, Edgeworth.
Mr. Edgeworth?
Did you say something?
Don't look so pained. I mean, it looks like you're probably going to get off the hook. You could try to smile just a little. Relax.
I'm sorry.
I'm still on trial for murder. So, you know, Lil
I got
on
declared
edge.
guilty. But I fear it's not over for me yet.
What do you mean?
Right. There's something that's been troubling me for a long time now. And I don't know whether or not to tell you.
Edgeworth?
No, there's so little time left. I want to tell you to get it off my chest, but... I can't think of my mind.
What is this about, Edgeworth?
It's A nightmare I've had. A memory of a crime that I committed.
A crime you committed?
A memory of a murder.
To be continued. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Do-do-do-do-do. All right. Well, we have
Wow.
we've made it a considerable amount into this case, and unfortunately, that is all the time we have today. So next week we will start the last part, the last day of the trial. That cliffhanger, right? Yeah. That's how it be. That's how it be. Well, thanks for coming out. Had a great time. And we will see you at the same time next week.
Yeah.
Pew, 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 pew. Objection. See you next time.
See you next time.